Hello and welcome to episode 36 of the 71st Hour Gaming Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jamie, and as always, joined by my illustrious co-hosts,
Got an adjective
Ben and
this
Nathan.
week?
I think I've already said illustrious before.
Yeah, you have.
You have.
Multiple
Yeah, you have.
times.
Yeah.
I was actually going to do a bit at the beginning and be like, oh, Ben, you're hosting, right?
Yeah. It doesn't mean to come
But
into it.
I didn't. I was like, you know what? It's fine. How you guys doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. Nice and tired, but yeah, it's good.
Nice and tired.
I am
Nice and
also tired.
You
but
are
that's
also
okay.
tired?
Because
That's
it's the
okay.
weekend. Well, here's the thing. On weekends, it's like I choose not to sleep a lot because I want to make the most out of my weekend. I know some people use the weekend to like catch up on their sleep. I do the opposite. I catch up
Bro,
on
I
my
got
sleep
8
during the
hours
week.
last night. I'm chilling.
Oh, he's chilling.
I
He's
had
chilling.
6, which is fine.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll survive.
I think I was at around 6. That's fine. Yeah.
6
Yeah.
is my minimum. If I don't get 6, I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like
you
go
just
to-
become late for work because
Yeah.
you want to get
It's like
go.
go to sleep at 6 a.m. Wake up at midday. Nope.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I've had 5.5 hours. I'm going to sleep for another 30, mate. So yeah, it's funny. Like as I said before we started, yesterday there was like not a lot of news, and then today it was like everyone's like, oh, we're going to announce shit, and even like TV and movies, they're announcing a lot of stuff. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on. There's like there must be a Comic-Con happening somewhere because I'm seeing teasers about like The Boys season 4 and House of the Dragon and the new Mad Max film and like all this random stuff. And games are no different. Like there's just a bunch of random game stuff. And you know now Rockstar finally decided that they were gonna drop when they're gonna show this trailer, which is December 5th.
Thank
Massive
God.
news, probably
Yeah.
the biggest news of the week.
Mhm.
I think we have talked about this before, about what we kind of expect from GTA 6.
We have.
But I'm curious what you expect from not just GTA 6 the game, but what you expect from the trailer on Wednesday at midnight Australian time.
I do not expect much. I think it's gonna be a very bare bones trailer.
See, here's the thing.
This is it playing on screen right now.
Yeah, this is the trailer.
Exclusive gameplay, GTA 6. No, it's funny. I actually think it's going to be a little more substantial than what we usually get. Because in the teaser, it does specifically say trailer 1. And I feel like when they're doing the tease, I didn't even look this up, but I'm pretty sure they specifically call it like a teaser trailer.
Yeah. When it's like
Usually.
the 1 minute.
What was the original? What was the original?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look and see what the original Red Dead Redemption. No, they did call it a trailer,
They
Okay.
did.
but they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't say trailer 1.
Is
They
this
just
a
said Red Dead
copium? Is this a
Redemption 2
copium
trailer.
moment? Is this? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I want a little more than just a tone, setting the tone.
I
Like,
think it's going to
Yeah,
be very similar to
but-
the GTA 5 one.
Yeah, I think so as
Yeah.
well. I think the issue is that like even though it's been nearly a decade nearly a decade, they still are gonna make bank off it. They don't care.
That's why I think they might show more, because I have this weird suspicion that it's going to come out next year.
Ooh.
Well, no, I think that
I have
it's
this
gonna-
feeling that like because it's been so long, and I know like the rumor a year ago was that they were the plan internally is 2024, but a lot of the developers on the team think it's gonna get pushed to
That's
25.
Yeah, we've said it enough to where I think I agree. Where like end of the year, 2024.
Do you think the trailer will end with like 2024 on it?
Yeah, 2024, and it's gonna get pushed back to 2025.
I hope not. I mean, and I know Rockstar's done that for their last 2 games, right? I can't remember if GTA 4 or Red Dead 1 got delayed.
I don't think GTA,
But I know GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 definitely got delayed.
I don't think GTA 4 did. I don't think. I'll look that up.
So it's been 5 years already since Red Dead 2,
Yeah.
and it was 5 years between GTA 5 and Red Dead 2. So like that's why I think there's a possibility of it coming next year. Because technically, even if it comes next year, it is the longest development cycle that a Rockstar game has had. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just copium because I really want it next year. But at the very least, they'll end the trailer with 2024, I think.
I think it'll be in early 25.
Early 25.
Yeah, both Red Dead and GTA 4 were also pushed back.
Do you think it'll have a date or just a year?
Just a year.
time or like an early late slash
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, I was gonna say like late 2024. I could see that. Like I could see that, or like early 2025. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could see that being a thing.
So, man, I don't know. I don't know. Like I really I just have a feeling. I got a feeling. I got a vibe. Speaking more about like
Yo, that guy looks cursed.
He does.
man,
Simon
I went back and played a little bit of GTA 5, the single player again on PC because I was like, I haven't played the single player since 2013, basically. Like I have it on Xbox One, I have it on PC, but I never played the single player on those platforms. I only played online. Man, going back, like this is a 2013 ass game. Like
doesn't
it
hold
really
up.
feels like a 2013 game.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm curious, like, what are you expecting from the game itself? Do you think GTA 6 will just be an evolution of GTA 5 in terms of
no. Yeah.
feeling very video gamey, having like the stunt jumps and the shooting range scoring and stuff like that, like activities that I think for open world games are a bit like very 360 PS3 generation to me. Like they just strike me as super that gen where I feel like with Red Dead 2 felt a little more mature, a little less
It had
video
stuff
gaming.
like that, but it was a bit more ingrained in the universe rather than just
Yeah.
like so obvious.
I think that they're gonna have the same style as GTA 5, where like the idea of how goofy the world is. But I feel like, as Nathan says, it'll be more ingrained into the world. You know what I mean? It's not just randomly you're gonna see a broken sign fallen over that's not gonna be repaired at all.
That looks like a ramp.
Exactly. I don't think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be more.
It does a pop up saying stunt jump 34 out of
Exactly.
50 or whatever.
I think it's gonna be more ingrained and actually more into like immersed into the world, basically.
I do hope that this game is a bit more like GTA 4 kind of serious. Whilst
100%.
GTA 5 was fun in its goofiness, I think we're kind of past that phase now.
Yeah.
Especially since
yeah.
it's been out for so long, everyone's just like so used to it now.
I think a little bit of goofiness is okay, but I don't want as much as GTA 5. GTA 5 was very much over the top.
No,
I
it
want
needs
somewhere
some funny tones. Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
somewhere between GTA 4 and GTA 5, that middle ground,
Yeah.
I think that's where they should hit for.
I think at the end of the day, like, yeah, GTA is very much like it is parodying. It's a parody of like of society at the time it releases. So naturally, there is going to be a few gags. I'm sure there will be some kind of joke about AI. They're going to talk about NFT. Well, maybe. I mean, it's funny. Like, I think our culture moves so quickly now that
By the time they wrote that script,
I'm really curious about what GTA 6 is actually going to be parodying. Like, are they going to be talking about the Trump presidency? Are they going to be talking about like?
I reckon they would have made some.
They would have made.
Are they going to talk about like
100%.
the January 6th, like the assault on the Capitol or whatever, like
that'll be
stuff that like are
That'll
they
be
going to talk
interesting.
about like Elon Musk and Twitter and I mean maybe that's too recent, like that
No,
only
I
happened
think-
within
maybe
the
not
last
that,
year.
but
That-
I think
could
it's going to be an
see-
evolving script where they definitely at least reference that sort of stuff.
There has to be a moment where there is a side mission where you have to transport an electric vehicle and it explodes because the battery inside it explodes or something. Like there has to be some stuff like that because even like I mean GTA 5 parodied Facebook.
Yeah.
Like that's how long
Yeah.
ago
That's how long ago
GTA 5 came out. Like they parodied like a sort of like a I guess it was like a tech announcement with the mobile phone and
Yeah,
like
when he blew up his head. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
fucking
when he's-
blows
yeah,
up.
yeah,
You
yeah.
strap the phone with a bomb or something.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious because I think one of the brothers, I think he's left. I can't remember if it was Dan or Sam that left. One of them said like they weren't sure what GTA 6 would end up being just because
It's just ever
everything
evolving.
moves so fast now. Like yeah, I don't know. I guess, and also in terms of like the game itself, are we expecting it to be longer than a typical GTA game? Because I was surprised, like a lot of the GTA games are fairly short.
I think it's gonna be around the length of Red Dead.
Yeah, I
I
think
can
a bit
see Red Dead 2.
That Red Dead-y kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe
Do you
a
think
bit
it's gonna have
shorter.
a 4-hour epilogue? like Red Dead 2 does.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
I
yeah.
remember when I was streaming Red Dead 2 and I was like, I got to like the epilogue and I was like, oh, I'll just stream this. Like it was already like 1 a.m. and I was like, oh, I'll just stream the rest of this.
you
Like
thought
it's
it'd
just
be,
an
like, half
epilogue.
an hour to
And
an
I'm like,
hour.
it's still going. And then they start building the house and I'm like, oh fuck, man. Okay, this is really going. This is going for a while.
Like I was the same where like I saw him like go into the town, like, oh okay, this is cool. And one night I saw him like pull out his gun, and one like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, it's like
then they
it's like
started
the
looking to
cover
build a
art.
house, like, oh okay, this is gonna go for a bit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a full-on story on its own.
It is,
exactly.
yeah.
God, Red Dead 2 is so good.
It's
It's so
such a good
funny,
game.
like, when I was, because I've got a bunch of questions here, obviously. When I was coming up with these questions, I actually had trouble. Because I'm like, I feel like Red Dead, that franchise is kind of easier to speculate on.
Yes.
When GTA feels like such a,
Well,
like a known quantity. Like, it's like we've had so many of these games now that I'm wondering how much.
it's also
game's
the thing
gonna
with
evolve.
GTA versus Red Dead. Red Dead is set in like, you know, cowboy. It's set in that era.
End of the Wild West, essentially.
End of
Yeah,
the Wild
that era.
West, right? Well, this is modern day, so there's so much more that can happen in this, as you said, than what can happen there. Because there's a lot more you can like speculate about. Like, you know,
Because at the end of the day, GTA 6, you will have a gun, you'll be doing crime,
Exactly.
you'll be stealing cars, naturally. You'll get into some sticky situations. The game will crescendo in some kind of like final
heist
know,
of some sort.
heist or whatever to get out, and either it succeeds or it fails. And that's like I feel like it's funny where it's been so long since GTA 5, but I feel like GTA 6 is gonna be very similar.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting it to be like a massive departure, except that it will look really good. Hopefully, it releases on PC at launch.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Do you think it will? Do you think
No,
it
I don't
will
think it
be?
will.
You think it's gonna just
I
be?
forgot. Oh shit. Oh no. I
Now,
forgot about
now this is
that.
a fucked up question.
at
Do
this
you
on
think it's gonna
PS5.
be on last gen consoles?
No.
Oh hell no.
No, bro. Absolutely
There's
not.
still games releasing on them on PS4 and
Yeah,
Xbox
I don't
One
think
now.
Rockstar would do that.
You don't
I
Do you
think-
reckon they'd cash in though? And they'd
Just,
be
for
like,
the, just for the 150 million consoles out there
Yeah.
between those consoles.
they might actually cash in on that.
Now,
yeah.
do you think there's going to be a Switch version?
Oh, God, no.
Oh god, no. Oh god.
I mean, hey, Red Dead 1 just came to Switch, you know?
Yeah,
Who
that's
knows?
Red Dead 1 though.
I
That
know,
came
I
out,
know,
like,
but-
15 years ago. Or
Yeah, I
something.
know. It'll be a cloud
My-
version.
I'm wondering, do you think there's going to be any sort of connections to like GTA 5? Not as in like you say Franklin and
Like
whatnot, but do you-
characters?
Yeah, like do you think characters? Or do you think there'll be like references?
Well,
to
they might.
GTA
for
5?
sure.
I think, you know what I think is going to happen in GTA 6? I think Trevor is going to die brutally in the beginning of the game, very early on in the game. Similar to how, what was it, Johnny from GTA 4 died?
Died?
Trevor just
Yeah.
kills Johnny, the biker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
at the
right.
beginning
Yeah,
of-
yeah.
I feel like it might almost become like a tradition
Yeah.
where a character from GTA 5 just gets brutally murdered by one of the protagonists
Yeah.
at the beginning of the
Because
game.
there's
or
also like
close to their
references where
introduction.
when you're driving to the county heist in GTA 5, one of the people you can get was a part of the bank heist in GTA 4, and he talks about that, right? So I was wondering, do you guys think there's gonna be
Oh,
reference like
yeah,
that?
he was. That's right.
Do you
There's
guys think
definitely
there'll
been some
references like that,
connections.
or do you think there'll be even
Yeah.
bigger connections where you see like characters from GTA 5 come
Well,
over?
I will say, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Franklin has had sort of a conclusion in GTA 5. Like, through
Yes.
GTA Online, like, his
Yeah, he
story
does-
sort of, he's like a
Yeah.
producer
Yeah, he's
in
a producer
GTA 5 now,
correct.
after post the campaign.
Mhm.
But I don't think Michael has had like a post, like,
and-
epilogue kind of
No.
thing.
Just about to say that. I don't know if this holds any weight because it might not. But Michael's voice actor in one of those interviews at like a Comic-Con event kind of thing
Mm-hmm.
did say he confirmed that he would be in the game.
In
Wait,
GTA
what?
6?
Really?
yeah.
Really? Oh,
Really?
shit.
I don't know
okay.
when that was,
Interesting.
but he
Okay.
did say that.
There you
That'll
go.
be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. Because yeah,
Maybe
I
he
feel like-
doesn't realize it was GTA Online for GTA 5.
Yeah,
He's like,
maybe.
It would be-
they tricked him into thinking he's in the next GTA. And it's just an online mission.
What about other
That could be
characters like
possible.
what about other characters like Lester and whatnot? Do you think any of those characters are
Lester.
coming back as well?
Less
probably
than
not.
Lester.
Probably not. I don't think
Um,
so. I don't think so.
no.
I could see a new version of Lester or something like that coming in, someone that's less creepy. I could see that.
Do you think it's going to be called GTA 6?
Yeah, it has to.
It
Or
has
just Grand
to.
Theft Auto?
No.
Nah.
Oh, dude, imagine they just pull it as Grand Theft Auto, straight
You
up.
just call it
It's
Grand Theft Auto and it's
They
an
just pull-
ever-evolving game.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
live service GTA.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
dude.
GTA Online is going to be a live service game.
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's
of
going to
course,
have a
yeah.
battle pass. There's going to be some kind
Bro,
of
are
battle
you ready for
royale.
raids?
100,
Are you ready
100
for
criminals
raids?
drop on Florida. Like,
yeah.
Like,
I just
Fucking hell.
hope the one thing I hope for GTA Online, I hope for a better and/or more coherent story. I hope for an actual like a decent.
like that kind of exists between seasons.
Yeah,
I think they might
I
do that,
hope
yeah.
for a better connecting story because like
They
at
didn't
the
plan
end
it
of-
from the start with this one, so it was a bit tricky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because at the end of GTA Online, like playing through like the Dr. Dre story and stuff like that, like those actual pretty not amazing by any means. Like they're not like award winning, but they're actually somewhat fun to actually play, and there's a good story that's going in between them. So I hope they actually have like a kind of good coherent story playing in between.
I hope the game controls better.
100%.
Because I don't,
GTA 5.
I don't think
or-
GTA 5.
It's very like
Yeah, I hope they.
It's super
See, the thing-
cartoony to me. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want it to be like I'm fucking military sim, but like
Yeah,
I don't know. I just want it to feel a little bit more weighty.
GTA 5 is
maybe not
too
so much
light.
Red Dead 2.
I was
Not
gonna
as
say,
Red Dead.
GTA
Not
5
not
is
like you're
too
a
light.
concrete wall walking.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like-
gonna say. GTA 5 is too light. Red Dead 2 is too heavy. Where like GTA 5 is too unrealistic, or Red Dead 2 is too realistic. I feel like a middle ground.
And also
between
the amount
two.
of times I've seen like the melee fuck up in GTA 5, make the
Yeah.
melee good.
Yeah.
Oh
Don't-
my god!
The
yeah.
amount of times I've seen someone be like,
Turn
"Oh yeah, I
around
tried
and
to, I tried to finish off the last guy in this room with a melee," and he goes, and he's hitting nothing. He's hitting
Oh,
air,
yeah,
and,
smacking the wall.
and then the AI just goes and just fucking elbows you in the
My
chin
favorite
and
is
knocks
when
you
you're
out.
like when you're trying to like fight an NPC and then you're holding a knife and then you just turn around and stab your friend in the
Yeah,
neck.
Yes.
yeah.
That happens so many times.
Oh my god! Or like you go to launch at one guy and then you launch past them and
Yeah,
hit someone
yeah,
behind
through
them.
them, yeah.
What kind of activities are you expecting? Because like I'm trying to think
They're-
like are we
Depends where
gonna
it
have
is.
like surfing? Is it just gonna be golf and tennis
There-
again?
There's gonna be the same things where you have like a golf and tennis one. I can see surfing.
I
being
can't
a
remember.
thing as
Was
well.
there fishing in GTA 5?
No, there wasn't. No fishing.
No,
They
that'll
gotta
be
do
there,
They gotta do fishing.
There'll be fishing.
Do some
100%
deep
fishing.
sea fishing. Go out on a
Yeah, that'd be
boat.
sick.
Go for some fishing.
Do you think there'd be like scuba diving, where like you scuba dive, you go fishing, and
I mean,
like,
there
like,
was-
scuba diving?
Yeah, there wasn't five.
I mean,
yeah.
there was in 5, but it was for like a mission, right?
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. But I think like actual
Yeah.
scuba diving for fish and stuff like that. Do you think? Okay. Do you think that that GTA 6? I think I've asked this question before. Is gonna have like similar realism effects or like similar effects that Red Dead had, where you go hunting, you can sell the food, the hunting, and like.
And it's
the-
weird
I
in
don't think
this
so.
in
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
in this
yeah, right.
in society
Well,
now.
well,
Like I mean,
well, what
fuck,
I
in
mean-
Florida maybe they are doing that. I don't know. Maybe
Not-
they're still
but
in the
not
dark
hunting
ages.
exactly. Not hunting exactly, but do you think like maybe I don't know, you go and you maybe do some work for the cops or something like that. You go like
I don't want it
do
to
a
be
drug
too like
bust.
life simmy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what
Because
I mean?
I think you can get into like a cyberpunk scenario where everyone's like, "Oh, dude, I want to own like a dog, and then I've got to go get like the dog desexed at the vet, and then
Yeah,
I got to
true.
pay for the dog, and oh, my dog's got a like, I don't know,
Well,
like
in saying
some
that, do you think
disease or
we'll
some
have
shit,
pets?
and
do you
like
think we'll have pets? Like in our apartments? Like do you think you can get a pet to walk around your apartment?
GTA Online maybe.
Yeah,
Probably not
I
in the
can see that.
campaign.
Yeah.
Not in campaign, but I can see it online. You get a
I
pet
kinda-
walks around your apartment.
I kind of hope one of the protagonists has a dog
That'd be sick.
that you can like sick
I
onto
also-
people.
Dude, that's kind of that's kind of like when they showed the dog off with Frank. I'm like, that's sick. I can't wait to use the
Yeah, it was
dog.
pretty
Yeah,
on
I,
rails,
actually I
though.
forgot that
Yeah,
Franklin
it was
had a
very
dog,
on
but he
rails. There's
didn't.
really only one
Remember when you
scene.
played as the dog?
Yeah, that's
There was-
right.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
tried
had
to
to, like-
like that other dog.
Yeah.
So I went
Yeah.
for that other
That was
dog.
weird.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. It's so video gamey. Like it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
It
you
is.
play as the dog. Like that's just.
I just wanted a little
Yeah.
more serious. Just yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
same. A little more.
I kind of
serious.
want. I would want the main campaign to be serious, but like the side stuff can be a bit.
Oh
goofy.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because as I said, you do have to do the parody stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
definitely, definitely. Yeah. It
I
wouldn't be a
kinda
GTA game
hope-
without it.
I kind of hope. So one thing I hope with GTA Online is that heists come immediately. I hope that heists come immediately. And with heists, I'm kind of.
Do you even think heists are going to be a big part of GTA Online? In
Oh,
6?
they'll be there. I think that I
Will they? Because I mean, that was to me the heists were the selling point of GTA 5, but that's not.
no, I don't.
Like,
think
I
it's gonna be a
wonder if
selling
there's going to
point.
be a new gimmick in 6 that isn't
I don't
heists.
think I don't think that heists are gonna be the selling point, but I still think they'll be. I think the heists will be there, but it won't be as focused on. Like the heists are
Competitive
gonna be the big
heist.
thing. Competitive.
Yeah.
heist,
Group
yeah.
of 20 goes
True.
in.
Yeah.
two groups of 5 race to see who can rob the bank
Yeah.
fastest.
Yeah. No, but
Oh,
I
there's
feel
an
like,
invader. Oh, someone's invading from another bank.
Yeah. I feel like
The
heists
bank
are gonna
manager's
be-
in.
I,
Another player takes control of the bank manager and picks up a
yeah,
shotgun.
just like pulls out a Glock, just starts going off.
Yeah, there's a reason we're not game designers.
I
Sounds terrible.
feel like
An
heists are gonna
invader.
be- I feel like heists are gonna be a part of it, but not gonna have as big of a focus. I feel like we might have like 2, maybe 3 heists. You know, they're gonna have a bank heist.
You think there's gonna be
know what I mean?
heists in the? So I could see heists being a thing in online, but not the campaign.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I feel like
Yeah.
heists gonna be a thing online. I don't think campaign. Well, like, what would they do in campaign then? What would the story? What do you think the story would be based around then?
I don't know.
Are you just
Yeah,
like
they
a
could do
small-time
anything with
criminal?
it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be like. I could see GTA 6 being less about like the pinnacle of like the criminal underworld, where you're
And
like
more, like,
building an
down to
empire
earth.
and like doing like really really big
Gang shit.
crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I
I
can
don't know.
see
I feel
that.
like they might go back to like a little more grounded, like
That could be cool. That could be
like
cool.
similar
This
to
was
like
all-
like San Andreas didn't have like super ridiculous crimes, right?
No,
Not
like
at all. No.
the really like one of the biggest ones, like the train one, where you had to like had to rob the train, like.
Were you even
CJ.
robbing the? I can't. I never played that mission in San Andreas. I can't
Never
even
played
remember
it.
what the context of that mission is with the
Yeah,
train.
neither actually.
No, I don't either.
I
just
thought
remember you
someone
had to
was
rob the
stuck on
train.
the train.
Oh,
You were
was
fighting
they?
people on it. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
you
I
are
don't
fighting
know.
people. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like San Andreas was more like gang stuff. So I
Yeah.
wonder if like if 6 would be more gang oriented.
I could see like the biggest thing you can maybe do is like a big store, something like that. You know what
I mean, the fact that and this is obviously leak stuff, but the fact that the two protagonists are brother and sister.
Yeah, true.
I think one of the leaks was it was almost like a what was that? What was that criminal couple that was like it's like a oh man, I can't remember. It's like based around that kind of scenario. Actually, I
Yeah,
can't remember
yeah.
if they're brother and sister or if they're a couple.
Bonnie and Clyde, they're definitely a couple.
You know, Bonnie and Clyde, that's what it's on.
GTA
That's the leak
6.
was that those protagonists are it's almost like a modern day spin on Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, right.
But they're brother and sister. Not Bonnie and Clyde.
looking it
the
up
protagonists.
right now.
Ruh-roh.
Jason
Yeah.
and Lucia.
Yeah. I can't remember if the leak was that they're brother and sister or not. I mean, it is Florida.
True.
How do you think people are going to react to playing as a woman character in GTA?
Dude, I said this before last week. I'll say it again. It was so good if she was not hot. Please, just like
She
make
is
her...
hot, unfortunately. So
She is,
Yeah.
dude. Like, yeah.
if she just like looks, I mean, it doesn't. But who cares? You know. I mean, people. This
So,
game's still going to
apparently-
sell millions of copies.
Absolutely.
Rumors state that Lucia will be younger than Jason, with both protagonists being members of the same affirmated gang.
Okay, so they're part of a gang together.
They're part of a
Okay.
gang together. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be less like
They're gang.
bank
Yeah,
heisty.
so more gang stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
why I think
that'd
less
be cool.
heists.
I'm happy with more gang stuff. I'll be
Well,
more
the
than
heist
happy with
stuff
gang
was
stuff.
completely based around Michael and Trevor. That was,
It was.
yeah, it was around
Yes.
them rather than
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think more ground to earth gang stuff would be cool. I think just having more ground to earth. What? You know
Maybe
what I mean?
building like your
Horse.
own kind of gang
Horse.
empire sort of thing. I
Yeah,
mean, there was a
that'd
lot
be
of that
cool.
in GTA Online. I wonder if
Mm.
that'll feed over into GTA 6.
Yeah.
Maybe
be
don't do
cool.
what Saints Row did with like the buying property and stuff.
I was about to
and,
say
like-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, they
Didn't feel
turned
good.
it. Dude, imagine if they do bullshit like what Destiny did in Shadowkeep, where you got like, oh, you have to go to this mission and do this thing, and now you go to this mission and do this thing. You
You
know
need a
what I mean?
special
Like,
gun, so you gotta
yeah,
do this
and, like
mission.
it's just like in between missions and whatnot. Like you just gotta go to buy, you like go steal some guns and stuff like that.
I kind of hope the map isn't, and I know it's more realistic, I guess, for the GTA 5 map to have that huge wasteland basically in the middle of the map. Like a lot of that map was very unpopulated. I kind of hope that GTA 6's map is a little more populated.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
more Red Dead 2 style, where it's a
because I
little
think that was more of a
lived in.
thing with like those consoles, those last gen consoles,
Yeah,
where they couldn't
100%.
have a ton of people walking around, and like they had to
Mm.
have this, you know. And I think it made more sense for that game where there is that huge divide between the city and where Trevor lives.
Yeah,
Where it's like when you go out there for the first time, it's like shit. This feels like ages away because he's so far away from like civilized society almost. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm curious how the map's gonna look in GTA 6.
Do you think the
I
map
saw,
will be...
like-
how big do you guys think the map's gonna be?
Probably too big, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's probably just gonna be
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be too
triple the
big.
size of GTA 6's map
Yeah.
and just like doesn't need to be.
But they may have
Yeah.
some like proper transport options now. Or, I don't know.
I was gonna say, yeah. Do
I
you think
hope
you're still
that-
gonna use a taxi to fast travel, or
Yeah.
you actually just
Yeah,
go
probably.
like,
What I
I
kinda-
want to
what I
fast
kinda-
travel here?
Would be kind of cool if, like, you know, if they did the same thing with trains. Like, trains were just on the map. It'd be cool if you hopped onto a train, you could just fast travel to, like, another point.
Do you think there'll be like the character switching will be a big part of the game again, or do you think like there'll be moments of the game where you are playing as
I think it's going to be more
character or
toned
character
down.
be?
again, like I think GTA, like all the stuff that GTA 5 is like, oh, this is our shit. Like this is the stuff we're doing. It's gonna be there, but I think it's gonna be more toned down.
Yeah, I hope it's like per mission rather than
Yeah.
multiple times a mission. So it's
It's
like
so
this
funny 'cause,
mission
like,
you play as this character.
It's so funny because if they did the character switching now, it would be like
Yeah,
it
it
would
would
be
be.
immediate. It would instant as
Now
opposed
that
to
we
in
don't wanna
GTA
do
5
that.
where it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that was a bit fast.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, too quick.
Bro, it was like a minute and a half on
Maybe
the
that's
360.
Oh, yeah.
maybe that's
I
Xbox One,
remember, bro.
Xbox One.
I
Yeah.
remember on the
PS4.
360 we had to like. You remember how on the 360
The
you
music
could
would start
also-
playing, dude.
Yeah, you were on the 360. You could also load up to your character as well. You could like go from Franklin to your character. I remember once
That's
I did
right.
that.
Yeah, you could do that.
I remember once I did that, and it took so long. I went, made a sandwich, came back, and it was still loading in. Like I.
The music that
Yeah.
that music starts going, yeah.
Do you think
could, like, go-
GTA Do you think
the
GTA
wind.
Online will be free to play?
I hope so.
Oh my god, that's a good question. Oh,
Yeah.
it should be. It should,
should be.
Yeah.
Or will it be?
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. Oh, but people will pay for it.
People,
people
I
will
mean,
pay
they
for
want
it.
those copies sold.
I think if they're going to do it, it'll be free to play, and then they'll have one of those things where it's like, basically, if you want to enjoy this game, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, basically. It would be
I would
shark
love
cards. It
that
would be like
because
shark
at the
cards.
moment you pay for it and you've got to pay more to
Yeah.
enjoy it. Like,
But
Yeah.
they may
if
do
I'm on
both.
the tier,
though.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's like you
they-
can somewhat
dude,
enjoy this,
they
but you
could-
can pay more.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Bro, they could definitely pull a Call of Duty where you pay for it and then you pay more on top of like battle
Yeah.
passes and stuff like that. Oh, do you think there'll be a battle pass?
Yes,
Yeah.
there will be
Yeah.
season. There will be 100 tiers every season, every 3 months in a
Yeah.
battle pass.
Oh,
Mhm.
there
Another
will
battle
be
pass.
there will be
Let's
seasonal
go!
there will be seasonal missions and.
it's actually gonna hurt me a little.
That's guaranteed at that point.
Bro, let's go.
The thing is,
another
it's so
battle
funny where
pass.
like I don't see myself playing a lot of GTA Online. Like I'm not envisioning myself
Oh.
playing GTA 6, buying GTA 6 for online. It's
I
mainly
could actually see myself getting pretty into it. Like I got pretty into Red Dead Online. I've been I've been off and on in GTA Online.
it's just they're so boring. It's so and I know it's ironic because I play fucking Destiny. Destiny is fun to play and GTA is not, and Red Dead
It's-
is not. I don't think those games are fun, and that's
The-
why like I play them for the single player game, the campaign.
Yeah, the thing
Because
for
like
me,
I don't find the gameplay that enjoyable. Like that's
I
not
can
why I'm playing
understand that.
them.
I understand. The thing for me is that like well, you know, I do D&D and stuff like that. I like kind of the role play side of things and whatnot. That's what kind of keeps me in these games. Is that I do like kind of like that's why I love Red Dead Online is the role play aspects and kind of go with that.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I do play a lot of this stuff. And I can see myself playing a lot of this game. But like, if I was just there for gameplay wise, I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, like they're just it's weird. Like I don't consider them fun to play. Like
No.
personally, like I think they're more like the gameplay's there as like a catalyst for you to enjoy the world, basically.
Hmm.
To me,
Do you? Well, okay. Let me ask you.
like
this
I
question.
enjoy hunting in Red Dead. You know, like
Yeah.
there are things that I enjoy doing, but it's not like I don't like the moment to moment gameplay of like shooting up a camp or whatever. It's like
Hmm.
it's
Do you
fine.
think?
It's
do you
kind of
think-
satisfying when their head pops, but like
Yeah. Do you think if GTA campaign is based more in like a gang format,
Mhm.
do you think GTA Online would follow, or do you think with GTA Online they would still do like?
I think
heists
it'll
and
start
whatnot?
as that, and then in 3 years' time, you'll
You'll have
you'll
flying-
be in the DeLorean going back in
Aliens
time.
flying
Yeah,
cars,
you'll have to
Yeah.
like
rocket
there's like
ships.
a giant.
How
floating
quick?
ship
How
that you have
quickly
to
do
go
you
heist.
think we'll get to the bullshit?
About a year.
About
what
a year.
What
Yeah,
season?
give it a year.
Season 5 will be where there's like the flying cars.
Yeah, give it a year. The thing with GTA Online is that they have very much teetered off of going with the flying cars and whatnot. They have
they
nerfed
have.
them to the ground, and they have really tried to get rid of them. So I think Rockstar kind of regrets doing it as well.
Do you think there's gonna be a subscription service again?
Oh,
for
100%.
GTA 6.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
they're
that's
gonna
just gonna roll
push for
over,
that
dude.
GTA
It's gonna be
Plus
the
Bro,
same
they're
thing.
they're gonna push for
It's
it.
so funny. Like as I was coming up with that question in my head, I was actually gonna say like a subscription service for the first time, and then I remembered that there already is.
There
one.
it is one. Do you
It's a
think the-
rolling service.
Do you
Yeah.
think the subscription service is gonna come finally to PC?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have to, right?
You know,
It have
we
to.
PC just lost another feature that's gonna be on Series X and PS5.
What's that?
Animals are in GTA Online now.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Really?
Yeah.
They
Oh
they
my-
just added them in the next update. They're gonna add them.
Why
so
did they
you'll be
not
able to
keep
find
parity
animals.
with PC?
I don't know.
No
because I feel
idea. I have
it's-
no clue.
I understand that the consoles.
I think in Rockstar's head they want to sell more copies, and so they can't sell. They're not going to sell more. I think they've reached peak PC copies sold. I think now they're trying to get PC players to move over to the next gen versions to sell another copy. Like I think it's almost like they. I know exactly. Like it's ridiculous,
sense.
but that's what I think. It's like they're trying to get people to have like 5 copies of this fucking.
I'm not
game.
buying this for the 4th time.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
That would be the
I would've
4th time
bought it
buy.
for
But I think because you can move your PC character over to PS5 and Series X and continue playing there. Like I think that's what they're intending people to do.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to sweeten the deal by adding all these new features into the next gen versions to kind of push that.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, fuck you.
Yeah, no, fuck you. Do you think the map's going to be littered with markers? Like how a lot of open world games in 2013
No, they're
were?
going to do the Red Dead style where it's very minimalistic. I think they're going
I
to
will say Red Dead still did have markers.
They did, but they didn't
Like
have that many.
for missions, you did have to. It was a marker on a map.
Main
It was,
missions, I
but-
think, are important. Yeah, for
Main
sure.
missions, but I don't think they're going to have, oh, this is where you play tennis, this is where you go do soccer, this is where you go do, you know what I mean? I don't think they're
Then
going to
also
do that.
think about it like from like a realism standpoint. Like you can look up on like Google Maps tennis court. So like realistically, you
Well,
wouldn't be
that's
like looking around and be like, oh, I discovered a tennis court or I discovered like
true.
a bowling alley. Like
I think
I don't
there
know
might
how
be-
you do it without it feeling weird.
You can
with,
now
like,
use the microphone on your controller to say tennis court.
You like have a Hey Siri, but it's
Yeah.
for GTA. Like, it's...
Yeah, like I wonder because that's when I had that question. I was like, exploration makes a lot of sense in Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
But I wonder how much it makes sense in GTA in terms of like obviously like random encounters, sure, that makes sense. Side missions, absolutely. But for stuff like activities, darts, going to a bar, like you can see that on the map, on your map, on Google Maps or
I
whatever
feel like,
you use,
what I
so
think they'll do is like, they'll have the bar. But
if you
then when
get close to
walk
it, it'll
in-
ping you.
Maybe I can see that. As
Like your
well.
phone
Like,
will
you'll
say,
see-
there's 5 restaurants nearby.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe I don't know. Could be something like
Similar
that.
to how like, I guess Google Maps would work, where you go into
I
it
also
and it
feel like they
says
could
like
do,
what's
you
close
know,
by.
I feel like they could do audio and visual indications as well. You know what I mean? Like you go to
Sure.
close to the tennis court, you hear tennis rackets and whatnot. Like, oh, okay.
Will there be romance options in GTA 6?
Now we're talking.
Like a
Yeah, now
partner
we're
that
talking.
you
My
can like
incel
build a
mode is going
relationship
off.
with.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Really?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe the main characters, maybe, but I don't.
The
see
brother and sister, yeah.
No,
not
they're
together, not together.
No, not together. Yeah. Do you think they're gonna pull what they did in the end of GTA 5, where they're gonna have like you can choose to kill the guy or death wish it?
I hope not.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
don't think I don't think the story is gonna be so like video gamey with like a choice. You know,
Yeah,
I feel like
no.
it's gonna be like the story they've written is what they
Yeah.
want players to
You
experience.
just
and that's
write the
gonna be-
story and you're watching it. Yeah.
Like there's not gonna be like a canon ending. It's like this is
I
the end.
just-
This is how it happened.
I just hope that because as the GTA 5 dialogue, it's not the best. It's not.
Well,
the
that's because
best.
they're just
It's
parodies of like
It
it's
is.
super
I
like it's
hope-
super heightened.
I
like-
hope it's more towards the line of, as we said, GTA 4 or Red Dead 2, to where it's more, you know.
I would actually really dig like a serious crime.
More emotion.
That would be,
I don't
that
know.
would be good. I
Like,
would,
I would
love
yeah.
totally dig that,
more
but I know that people are
ground-to-earth
going to be
one?
upset about that because that's not really GTA. Like that's not the DNA of GTA. Realistically,
I
like
feel
it's
like
not.
people.
Like it's not that.
I feel like people will see it, they won't like it, but if Rockstar does well, people are like, holy shit, this is awesome. I feel like people would really like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if it's like a fucking Scorsese style crime story, like
Yeah,
hell
that'd be
yeah,
sick.
I'm so down
Yeah.
for that. And that doesn't mean you can't be, you know, humor doesn't have to be absent from the entire story.
No,
but
absolutely.
I think it would be really cool if it was like a really serious,
Red Dead's
like
very
grungy-
serious, but the characters are also witty. So
Yeah,
like,
and there's
always-
also funny moments in Red. Like, what
Yeah.
about when,
there's
when
lots
he
of them,
goes to
actually,
the
now that I
when he
think
goes
about
to the bar and he's trying to find
Yeah.
Lenny!
Lenny!
that scene
yeah,
is so
yeah.
fucking funny, but it's surrounded by this really serious,
Yeah,
like
exactly. Lenny!
end of the
Just-
Wild West era like story. So,
It is
God, Red Dead
really
2 is so good.
Red Dead 2.
Making me want to play it again. I only played it last
dude.
year.
My theory is that GTA 6 won't have as good of a story as Red Dead 2.
It probably
won't.
won't.
And it probably won't.
No,
Like,
Red
you
Dead
know,
2
because they're just two
look,
different kind of franchises. But I just want Red Dead 3.
Yeah.
Red Dead
Like,
2.
I think I'm
Red
more
Dead
excited
2
for
to
Red Dead
me-
3 than a GTA 6, to be honest.
I actually
Like,
am.
if
Yeah.
Yo, dude, 100%. Red Dead 2 to me is one of the best stories in gaming. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's up there.
Yeah.
It's
I
so,
when it came
so
out, I
good.
said like if Red Dead 2 was a movie, it would be nominated for an Oscar.
100%.
100%.
Bro, like,
it would.
dude, that moment is still, to me, I still remember the feeling. That moment where you rob that bank goes wrong and Lenny just dies. There's no cutscene, no emotional thing.
He's just
a door
dead.
a
Yeah.
door opens, he's shot, that's it. And you
Yeah.
keep running. And you just keep
And
running.
that
And then there's people
happens-
screaming. And there's people screaming like, where's Lenny and whatnot? Like people are freaking out. They don't know. It's insane. Like, just happens. It's crazy.
And you know what I've noticed? There's a lot of like some of the best movies of all time have those moments where like someone just dies.
Oh yeah, someone
But
just
it's like
dies, yeah.
it's not sugar coated tropey. Like it's like I mean a heist goes
Oh,
wrong,
what's it
someone gets
called?
shot, they're dead. Like they
I love her.
Yeah. What's it
yeah,
called?
like, it just happens.
No Country for Old Men. Is that what it's called?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
that one.
thinking of
The-
oh man, what's it called? The Scorsese movie. Oh, I'm blanking so hard.
Godfather. No, I don't know.
No.
No,
It's,
but like No Country
I
of
don't know,
Why are you
yeah.
thinking of that? No Country of Old Men. The main character just you literally it's one scene. You pan over and he's dead. Like you don't see him die. It literally he's just dead.
The
Like,
Departed is what I'm thinking of.
what is it?
The Departed.
The Departed.
That's
oh my
the
God,
movie
yeah.
where like people who you really don't expect to die just die.
Just die.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't go the way you think it's going to, and like man, it's I mean, not to be funny, but like The Last of Us Part 2 is like that, where it's
Yeah.
like you don't expect, people die that you don't expect to die, and stuff happens that you're not expecting, and people get shot and they're dead,
Yeah.
or they get golf
Like,
clubbed.
The only character in GTA, the only character I would say in GTA that got like kind of a dramatic death was Jose. But the reason why his death was dramatic is because of how it affected Dutch. That was the turning point for Dutch. You know what I mean? That's why.
I remember that.
You don't remember?
I don't remember him
it
dying,
was
to be honest.
Huh?
I don't remember him dying.
You don't remember dying?
Jose?
At the bank. It was at the bank. It was when they go rob the bank, and then
The one in
the one in Saint Denis.
Saint Denis. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Pinkertons walk up and they have their holding
Yeah,
Jose.
have him hostage. Yeah,
They
out
have
the
him
front.
hostage, and then
Yeah.
they kill
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah, and they kill him. And that's dramatic, but that's the turning point for Dutch. Like
Yeah.
that's that turning point. So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is yeah.
God,
Like,
I gotta
that's
play
the
Red
only
Dead.
one.
I started Red Dead 2 again, and I
Some
Got
people
it.
have come up with theories that Dutch got like brain damage from the tram crash after that heist, and that was what like all turned it around for him.
No, bro. No, you could see from the very
that's some
start.
conspiracy level shit.
You,
I mean,
you
yeah.
can see from the very start the small little inklings of Dutch being the guy that he turns into.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can see the little inklings of it. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can see it. Still.
But it's
like,
funny, like that nuance in Red Dead 2 is sort of like, I mean, it's sort of absent in GTA 5. Like,
100%. 100%. Yeah.
and that's what I
one
want
note in
from
GTA 5.
GTA 6. Like, I really do want a little bit of depth.
Yeah.
for sure.
Like, I think everyone hates, I forgot his name, the asshole of GTA, sorry, Red Dead 2. What's the...
Micah.
Oh, yeah, Micah.
Everyone hates him. And it's very well done. Everyone fucking hates that guy. No one likes him. Like, everyone hates him.
Do you think there's going to be a really weird out of place torture scene in GTA 6? Like
Yeah,
GTA
that was
5?
so
Yeah.
whack, man.
Bro,
That was really
they
honestly
made
that was
you
the
do-
era like with that and like No Russian where like
Yeah.
developers were like, we're gonna try and be serious and
Shock
do some
value.
really fucked up shit.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Dude,
Why
they
am I
do-
pulling this guy's teeth out?
took
Yeah,
me by
why am I
surprise. I was
slamming
like,
his
holy
knees
shit.
with like a crowbar? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
It's just too much.
It didn't
Yeah.
like it didn't even give you an option to skip it or just like
No.
not do
No.
it. It was like you're
Yeah,
doing
it-
this.
Yeah, like it'd be cool. Like, you pick up the first tool, and then as you do, it's like, hey, do you want to skip this? No, you're
Like, yeah,
doing
it's in
it.
character for Trevor, but it's like fucking hell.
Yeah,
Just
but like
make it a
it's not a
cutscene or
character
something,
for
like-
us.
Yeah.
I don't want to torture someone. You know what I mean?
Like shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Joel tortures people in Last of Us 1, but we don't have him press X to torture or some shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Spam
exactly.
X.
yeah.
Yeah, like
To stab
hold
this guy and
RT,
he's
you know what I
to
mean?
slice
Hold
up this
RT
guy's
to
kneecap.
waterboard.
It's like what?
Yeah, hold RT to waterboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
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 I love doing it. Like you can add some humor to it because obviously it's on your button presses. So with the zapping,
Yeah.
you just go.
See, that's a bit fucked. It's like gamifying torture. It's like Jesus, they couldn't do that now. Like I don't think you can. I don't think you can gamify like torturing a person of color who wasn't even involved in it, right? Like wasn't that the whole thing?
Yeah,
like he actually it was
no,
like
it wasn't. No,
they were
we
misinformed.
thought he was.
Yeah,
Just a random dude.
That's right.
but also kind of parodies like U.S. government.
And I also love how
US
you drive him to the
military,
airport
like-
afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You drive him to the airport afterwards and just drop him off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, GTA 5 has some clever moments like that where it's like,
It
this
does.
is so fucked, but it's like, yeah, I
It's
don't
very
know.
much on those. It's very funny.
It's woke.
Yeah. Before we go on, I quickly want to say, because before we talk about GTA 6, I get reminded of the scene. You guys remember the scene where you come back from the island? I forgot what it's called.
In Red Dead 2.
In Red Dead 2. Yeah, you come back from the island in Red Dead 2.
Oh, I can't remember where it's called. How did you feel about that section of game? Because people fucking hate it. And I was like,
I'm okay with it. I think, like, it's very
I don't
much
think I'm
over
going to
the
like it
top.
on my second playthrough.
Yeah, it's
Because I've
very
only
much
played
over
through
the
Red
top.
Dead once. Yeah, I've only played through Red Dead 2 once. And so I feel like on the first playthrough, I was like, oh, whoa, we're going here.
It was definitely one of the less exciting parts, but
Yeah.
it added the parts needed for the character,
That's what I was
the
gonna say as
characters to evolve together.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's also like it's like a reminder of how much they fucked up.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, that they had to go here, that they ended up here. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But I like how when you come back, you meet up with everybody, and then the Pinkerton is there again, and he starts doing a monologue, and you start sneaking around, and eventually he starts like insulting people, and Arthur's like, "Oh, I'm really sick of this guy," and just kicks the door down and just starts like just trying to like shooting up the place and whatnot.
Yeah.
It was just a really small scene, but the music climaxing to that moment and whatnot, to just him kicking the door down and just go slow mo with the dead eye going off. It's very cool. Like Red Dead 2 is just such a good game. It really is. Like a little tangent. but
Some
we
would
said it
say
enough.
it got snubbed from Game of the Year.
Yeah, what
I
actually
wouldn't.
won
I
it,
think
yeah.
What won that year?
God of War.
Yeah.
God of War 2018 won.
Oh yeah, I still like God of War 2018, but like, oh Red Dead 2, like I don't know. I think Red Dead 2 is a little better. Like after playing both of them quite a
I think
lot
Red
now-
Dead 2 has aged better.
Yes,
I
I think
100%.
it's like over time. It's like it's been more appreciated.
yes.
Like I think God of War 2018 is as well, but I think Red Dead 2 is more appreciated by
Yeah,
like,
100%.
more people. I'd say.
100%.
And some people fucking hate Red Dead 2. Like that was the
Yeah.
thing. Was actually kind of there were some people that like I think either you absolutely loved Red Dead 2 and what it was trying to do, or you were like, I don't want to play this character. I don't want to be the
Yeah.
bad. I don't want to be like this really,
Oh.
really, just bad dude in this
Yeah.
bad gang with shitty people. Like sometimes you don't want to be
I remember
experiencing
when
that,
Arthur
but
for-
that's
I
part of the
remember-
game. Like that's.
I
that's
remember
how
when
it is.
Arthur got announced, and everyone was like, "I don't want to play this guy. I want to play John." You know what I mean? Like everyone did not. Like
Yeah,
there was
everyone
so
was
many
like, "Oh,
people.
it's a prequel." Like, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess we're
like,
doing
what the
this,
fuck, dude. Yeah.
Where do you think GTA 6 will sit on the timeline? Will it take place in like the current year,
But yeah.
or will it be
Current
well,
time
Vice City?
period.
Vice City took place in the 70s.
No,
Oh, yeah. I think it'll be modern,
actually,
but
it'd be modern. Maybe.
Will it take place in the 90s?
No, I
Do you
could
think it's
see-
going to be modern, or is the answer to them saying we can't? It's very hard to parody current day. Do they just
They go
go
back
to a
in
certain
time?
time period where
Oh,
they
I
can
could see
parody
that.
the time period?
the 1940s?
Yeah, go back way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious.
1899, Red Dead 3, GTA 6.
It's a crossover.
maybe that's their answer
Yeah,
to
I can
sort
see
of
that.
to figuring out.
Or like early 2000s.
But then also you have to imagine the people buying the game, these fucking 10-year-olds, they don't know about the 90s. They're
No,
like,
yeah,
oh,
that's
I don't
true.
know.
That
I
was
don't,
more
I don't
my
get
thinking,
this.
yeah.
I don't get it.
That's why I think it
Yeah.
might be more modern.
I could
current.
see maybe 2015s. You know what I mean? Like maybe a couple years after GTA 5.
2016 post
Yeah, that's
Trump
during the
election.
development
Yeah.
cycle, so...
Wait, is it really? Oh yeah.
Well, that's
yeah.
when they started develop. I mean,
Yeah.
they were in pre-production. I mean, I would guess like a couple years after GTA 5.
Yeah. I can see around that time. Maybe.
We
Yeah.
need Trump.
Trump.
There,
Yeah.
there has to be a Trump equivalent.
Oh,
There has to be a
Absolutely.
culture of it.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Will there be a mission where you go to his mansion and find stolen documents after his presidency?
Yeah.
And now he's on 91 felonies or some shit. Yeah, it's very exciting because like
It is 100%.
you know you only get a GTA once in a blue moon. Essentially,
Yeah, you don't
so
get it that
It's
often.
always cool.
Maybe a little
It's
less
always
than that.
Yeah.
cool. Actually, one last
Blue
question.
moons are pretty common.
Yeah, true. Once in a rare blue moon. Do you think the mission design in GTA 6 will be very similar to what we've had previously, or do you think it's gonna be more open? Like, do you expect it to be you're going down a road and then you take a right and it says go back to the mission? Do you see that happening?
How
Or is
was
it
it
going to
in
be
Red Dead?
more?
Red
I
Dead
never-
was very
It
restricted.
was definitely Red Dead 2.
Very restricted.
There was like a it was
I
super
never tried
restrictive.
to. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I noticed sometimes where I would take a wrong turn and they would be like,
Whoa, partner.
it would come up with a black screen saying,
Oh,
no.
legit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Black Screen, you have
It
to
was
restart it.
like that was
Yeah.
one of the biggest criticisms I think to Red Dead 2 is that it is very restrictive. Like if you
It
play it
is.
again, try and do like mildly the opposite of what they want you to do, and it'll block you immediately. Essentially,
Okay.
and GTA 5 is the same way. Where like
Yeah.
even I played previously, like the opening, and I took a different turn with the car, and it was like no wrong way, and then it fades to black and brings you back to
Okay.
the right spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the I think one of the biggest dings against Rockstar games is that their mission design is super like we want you down this path.
It's definitely tricky, I suppose, when they're
Sure.
writing something so like specific and they want you to have to take that path. And if you fail,
Yeah.
then they have to kind of rewrite a way around it. But
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of like how other story games kind of deal with it.
yeah,
And it's like it's not the missions don't take place in an open world. Like I'm trying to think
that's,
of like
yeah, it's usually map design. But yeah, like you said, that
Yeah, the
usually
map
not
design usually
open
does it,
world.
but yeah.
Yeah,
Elden Ring, or like Tears of the Kingdom. It's like they take
Elden Ring
place
just
in,
doesn't
like-
give a shit.
I mean, Elden Ring's like
You
when
die,
the,
you
the
die.
mission. The mission is in this castle, and like
Yeah,
and then you can
exactly.
explore all of this castle. Like maybe that's what GTA does. It's like the mission takes place in this facility.
Like in this
And
factory.
You've
yeah.
got to steal some shit from the facility. You can go in all these which ways, but getting to the facility, it's this mapped out path.
Yeah. 100%.
Or maybe it is just like you can go any way. Like there'll be dialogue talking to you as you drive there, but you don't have to go this because that was the thing with Red Dead was like you had to go on the exact road that they
You
mapped
had to
out.
go the way
you
it was
couldn't
for
go.
some
you couldn't
missions
go
it is
to a-
important, but yeah, because there's like
Yeah.
events that happen on the road that they have
Sure.
specifically mapped, and because like there's traps and like ambushes and
Yeah,
definitely hard to rewrite if they've set it up to happen in that specific place.
sure.
So I think it'll probably be the same just because of the way they write their missions. But
I just hope even if there is that like getting to a destination where it is very much mapped out,
Yeah.
even if like the mission itself is a little more open in terms of how I can tackle a certain objective, that would be nice. Because yeah, I mean Red Dead 2 at the end of the day, like you couldn't tackle this by going like stealth that I can think of where you
a couple
could go
of
stealth or-
situations.
There's
but
some,
not, like
but
yeah.
there's somewhere like people have the jump on you, and it's like you can't. You're at the end of the day, everyone is just in cover shooting in this
Yeah.
formation, and that's that's how it is.
Do you know what I
There's
just
not a lot of
realized?
variety.
Do you want to realize as well with GTA that was like a brand new thing? The weapon wheel. That was a big thing they kind of like were talking about in the trailers and whatnot.
There
like
were
the
weapon wheels before then.
No,
Yeah,
but I mean,
sure.
like that was a big thing they were talking about. It was like, oh, the weapon wheel and like doing stuff like that. Like if you look at all the trailers and
In the
whatnot, they always
gameplay?
show
Was it
off the
really?
weapon. Yeah, yeah. If you take a look, they were, like because in GTA 4 they just had you had to like it was at the top left and you had to, like scroll like to the side and whatnot. But they were talking about how you could choose any weapon you
Hey,
want.
was
to
there
at
not a
any time.
weapon wheel in?
Bro, no, there was a weapon wheel in GTA 4. I swear.
No, I don't think GTA 4 had a weapon wheel.
Really?
What?
No, there is.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, no. I swear to God, GTA 4
No,
did
this
not
is
have
like a
weapon wheel.
mod to get like GTA 5 style weapon wheel in GTA 4.
Yeah, I
Really?
swear to God, GTA 4 did not have a weapon wheel. You basically the weapons were in a set order, and you had to like go like SMG, pistol, assault rifle, rocket launcher. That's where I want to be my rocket launcher. Okay, then I had
Oh
to
my
go again and
God.
again and again
You're
to
right.
the next one.
The fuck?
So the weapon wheel came in GTA 5. Yeah, that was like a big thing that came with GTA 5. Yeah.
What old mechanic will make its way into GTA 6 and be heralded as this new age
Yeah.
of game design?
Because I just saw that there where like was shooting, and then when they showed the weapon wheel off and stuff like that, I just remember that the weapon wheel was like kind of a
I-
All the
one thing
gameplay
I-
I've seen from GTA 4 for the past 10 years has been with this weapon wheel mod then. Because
yeah.
yeah, I've seen a
everyone
lot of
just
it.
Yeah, puts it
Yeah.
on. One thing I hope you can do, and it's a very small thing, I want to be able to be aiming down sight but still be able to reload.
Yes, 100%. Oh my god, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Just a little thing.
It's something
Like be
small,
like
but it's so
You can
frustrating.
do that
It's
in
so
Red Dead,
annoying.
couldn't you?
you can aim down sight and reload at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yes, you can. I remember with the repeater.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
and
the repeater,
your ADS and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So keep that. Keep
Mhm.
doing what
Yeah.
you're doing, Rockstar.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do that. It's
Yeah.
not too hard.
I can't wait.
I'm very excited.
It's so close. We get to see what they've been cooking for a decade,
Mm-hmm.
which is super
For a
cool.
while.
Let 'em cook.
Let 'em
It's
cook.
so funny where it's like, oh, these games come around like once in a generation, but like there's so many different developers making like once in a generation games that realistically we get them like once a year.
Yeah.
You know, like at least there's always like a massive fucking game at least once a year.
Yeah.
This year it
people- they-
happened 5 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
yeah, COVID pushed it back, so we had like
Yeah.
a massive spree of bangers.
Yeah, we had Elden Ring last year. This year we had like Baldur's Gate, Alan Wake 2. You know, this year had a lot.
Spider-Man.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. This
Jedi
year had a lot.
Survivor,
Yep.
Diablo
Next year-
4,
Next year's gonna have in the game we're gonna talk about soon, Skull and Bones. That's exciting.
Skull and Bones. Yeah,
Skull and
speaking of
Bones,
Skull, yeah, next year we'll be talking about Destiny 2: The Final Shape and Skull and Bones, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of those, Destiny 2: The Final Shape's been delayed.
Yeah.
So, but to be fair, I think this is only a good thing. Delays are great, fantastic.
are
That
usually a
means
good
they're cooking a little more. It means we're gonna get a better product. Yeah. So anyway, it was announced the August this year that it was meant to come out February 27th, 2024. It's now launching June 4th, June 4th. And they go on to say, you know, it's the culmination of the first 10 years of Destiny storytelling, and so they want to get it right. And it's like, you know what? Go ahead, you know, please.
Yeah, that's good.
No.
It seems like they give a shit. They understand how important this is. They want to get it right.
It's a
I
pretty big
think-
delay too.
Yeah.
The thing that I think they need is that like there's not much right now that is making people want to stick around. I feel like a lot of people are hanging on because of the story, right? They're like here.
They're waiting for the end, for
They're
like
waiting
the
for the
final,
end,
the,
you know
the
what I
end of
mean?
a chapter, basically.
That
And
or
they
the sunk
really-
time.
and they really need. to
Yeah, well,
have
I mean, I don't feel
something.
like being called out like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being subtweeted there.
And I feel like they need something to have players be like, "Oh, this is why I should stick around." You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people are of the mind that when Final Shape is over, that's their end.
I'm done.
I think a lot of players will leave after.
Oh,
Final
yeah,
Shape
100%.
As like
Well-
this is a good jumping off point
Mm-hmm.
to get away from the franchise.
Free at last.
Yeah, it's finally.
It's like that meme
Finally.
of the shackles
Yeah.
yeah,
unchaining.
Finally.
I mean, I'm sort of feeling like maybe this will be where I jump off.
Jamie,
That's cap.
Jamie, they keep saying
Same.
this. Jamie, they keep saying this. Do you think this is going to be as good or better than Forsaken? They're saying they want this to be bigger than Forsaken.
They're saying they want it to be in line with Forsaken and Witch Queen and the Taken King, like the best expansions.
Do you
that
think it's
Destiny's
going to be
ever
like
had.
that?
I think it has to be. I think
Well,
it
yeah,
has
that's the
to
thing.
be. It has to meet or exceed those expectations. Otherwise, people are going to call it like.
Yeah, I think
blunder,
it has
basically.
to either. I think it has to beat the expectations. To be honest, I think like
beat them. Oh, it has. I mean,
I think if it meets that Forsaken level, people right now really aren't happy with the game.
if I tear up, I nailed it.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing.
That's
I
my
feel like
that's my compass on.
that's the thing for me is that like I think if we get to if it's a point to where they get the game is sitting right now, okay, I think either at that Forsaken or at that Witch King level, I think people are still gonna like really have some pushback on it. But I think if it exceeds it, like if it's like just they really nailing the gameplay mechanics and whatnot, I think they'll be good.
I'm curious how they're gonna sell me on playing more
Yes, that's
after the
what I'm saying, right?
campaign. After we finish the
After.
5-hour campaign on day one,
Yeah.
and the raid 10 days later, I guess.
Well,
What
that's the thing.
is gonna keep us
That's the thing is that like I like
playing?
like Well, you
I mean,
see that
I
am
think at this
not
point,
into
I don't think
Destiny.
nothing is gonna keep Ben from playing after the raid's done.
Yeah, I don't think
that's it.
there's really anything. The only
The
reason
thing
I
is,
am
the
doing
thing is with the
Final
raid
Shape-
is I don't want to raid with some fucking randos for our last raid.
Yeah,
you know what I
we-
mean?
Yeah, I can understand
I
that.
don't want I don't want it to be like a random LFG group for like
Yeah, for, like, this real
for the
culmination of,
culmination.
like-
It's
like,
like some
this
like
is, like-
like Billy Goat 94 or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
I know. Like
oh,
this
fucking
is literally.
And you just
this is
bitching about how
Shadow
bad they are.
died. Fuck
This
this.
is
Fuck you.
literally,
Yeah.
this is literally how we became friends this game, and I really don't
Yeah,
want some
it's
random
like-
people,
it's some fucking
a
guys
random
like-
squeaker.
He's like, we wipe on like the finals. And he's like, oh fuck this. And just leaves.
DC.
Yeah, someone DC's
It's
misses
just
the final
this culmination
cutscene.
moment of like literally our friendship, everything we've been through,
I'm
and just random kids
I'm
squeaking in
waiting
the
for
corner.
like for shit raining on that day, and Shadow's internet cuts out.
The power line's stuck on.
Oh, but yeah, no, like I don't think there's anything that's gonna keep me on.
Someone's
after
getting
Final
shot
Shape.
down the road. He's like, oh, someone's being murdered.
I don't think there's gonna be anything that's gonna keep me on after Final Shape. I like the only reason I'm still getting this is because I've been here for 10 years. That is the only reason I want to
Yeah.
play.
And that's a
the end.
terrible reason to still be
Number
playing a
2 for
game.
the
Yeah.
sunk time.
Yeah. Like
No, I'm playing Destiny now because I still enjoy it.
I
It's a
do
good
not.
game.
It is really good.
Yeah, I could see why you enjoy it. I just don't anymore. Like I could see why you still enjoy them because the gameplay was good. The gunplay is still like some of the,
The
best
issue
gunplay you can get.
is you're not playing enough.
That's true. I need to play
You just-
more.
I think it's more. You need to play more, and then you'll enjoy it more.
Yeah, I just need to get.
You don't have enough hours.
Exactly.
to
What I
play.
need to do is I need to
A
play
Reddit
enough
moment.
to where it's just. I need to play enough to where I go numb and then I enjoy it again. I just
Yeah,
need to go numb
the
to
blood
the game.
clots are forming in the legs. That's
Exactly,
when you know you're
exactly.
playing enough Destiny.
Once I start feeling aneurysms, once I start getting that chest pain
when,
again,
when you
I'm
go
good.
into like,
When the doctor tells you to buy a stand-up desk,
Yeah, that's where it's good. That's where you need it to be.
when the back of your thighs are DVT'd out the wazoo.
just hard and fucking like.
But
Clotted.
yeah, no, like because I am genuinely curious on how they're gonna end it. Because it's a curiosity of
Do you
either.
think it'll actually be a proper ending, or will it be like
No,
an ending,
no,
but
bro, I
now
was
here's
saying
the
the
seasonal
shadow,
content to get the
Bro,
rest
dude,
of the story?
I was saying to Shadow, I swear to God, if they pull a cliffhanger ending, like how they did with the Veil, where it's like, oh, you're
has
gonna
to
learn
be
throughout
an
the
ending.
season. We're gonna
Well,
learn throughout the
there is
seasons.
going to be threads that aren't finished.
Oh, no,
Otherwise,
but I
otherwise,
just-
how do
Dude,
you have seasonal
I was-
content afterwards?
I was saying to Shadow, if they show off, and they're not going to do this, but if into some shitty world where the witness is turned out to not be the darkness, and there's some greater threat out there that's like
No,
in
the darkness is dying.
Yeah, I know what I mean. But imagine if that was the case, and they left on a cliffhanger, like the witness was not it. The witness like, I was just trying to protect
Something
you.
kills the witness, and it's like,
Exactly.
oh my god.
Yeah, dude, I would actually lose my fucking
Oh my
mind.
God,
I
that'd
would
be
get
so
so
fucked.
pissed off.
Oh my
Like-
god, it's Binra through the ancient demon.
What? Okay.
Face
What
the
do you
black.
think? What do you think?
Destiny
what do you
2,
think
the
they're
next
gonna do
adventure.
After, what are they gonna do after the Light Dark saga? What are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do? They're doing these
Yeah.
episodes,
Yeah,
which
but what's the-
honestly
like, what do you
seems
think
like
the
it's on
story gonna
life
be?
support, where they're just like, here's some content to tide you over. No
Yeah.
major expansion announced.
Yeah. Like,
Post
what do
Final
you,
Shape.
What do you
Please
think?
stay.
What's the story gonna be? Like,
I
Like,
hope we
we-
go to we go to the what are the turtles, big turtle guys, Cabal. We go to the Cabal homeworld.
oh yeah, I could see us expanding out that
I
way.
think
That could be
the
cool.
end. I think honestly, you know what I think is gonna happen? The witness escapes, and we need to now hunt down the witness
Bro,
in a new
if
system.
again, if the witness does not die in the raid or
I don't
the
think
campaign,
I think there needs to be a narrative reason why we're doing the raid to kill the witness every time.
yeah,
Like
That's
they
true.
just keep forming.
yeah,
Like,
true.
it's impossible to kill this fucking thing.
I think the final mission of this, and this is like this is the good ending, not like of the choices, but of Bungie's choice. You get the gangs all here moment where all the people who have fallen are there. They're all together, you know, in the fucking weird whatever the hell
in the
place in the
Traveler.
prison.
Yeah,
this
in the
this
Traveler.
truly isn't the final expansion unless we get Paul McCartney's song and Peter Dinklage as the ghost.
That's
what we really
It goes
need.
into like dude, bro. Imagine they pull some like multiversal bullshit where you go to another one and Peter Dinklage is the ghost, and it's like some random alternate universe you go into or some shit. Dude, it's just dude, look. You're making me realize how much I'm dreading this campaign to be bad.
What is happening? Oh my god.
Oh hell no.
Oh hell no. Bro, you are making me realize how much I am scared for this campaign.
We can't hear this.
We can't hear it.
I know. I can't hear it
What
either.
the fuck is happening?
What is this? This is the ending.
This is an official. This is an official on the Paul McCartney channel. Hope for the future.
Bro, this is how Destiny ends right here. This is how they're gonna end Destiny. It's just Paul McCartney in a
You don't
hologram
remember the
singing
Paul
with your
McCartney
character.
Destiny song?
Yeah.
Hope for the future.
Oh my god.
This is when this game cost $500 million and Activision poured all these resources into this game at launch.
What the fuck is
Dude,
this?
what is this?
No, that is so goofy.
You've never seen this?
That is
I
so
have never
goofy.
seen
You don't
this.
remember the Paul McCartney hologram?
Fuck. It's so much better when you can't hear the music.
Yeah, it looks. I love just the little moves, like the little like. Just
The
the
Paul McCartney hologram can't hurt you.
Paul McCartney hologram.
Look at this.
Every
fucking
time we
thing.
talk about Destiny, we have to be playing this video in the background
Yeah.
of the podcast now.
This is the only B-roll we ever have anymore.
Didn't they say they were gonna like go outside of our solar system when this?
I don't think they've ever mentioned that. But,
never did.
I think that has to be where they go.
They have
Because
to
they
go
can't just be
somewhere.
like, oh, Venus is back. Oh,
Yeah, I know they
there's-
can't just imagine.
Venus is
Dude,
back.
imagine this. Imagine they go like it's the end of like the story.
Somehow
and
Venus
whatnot.
returned.
Yeah. End of the story and whatnot. It's like, welcome back, the Dreadnought. Like, it's just like goes back to the Dreadnought. Like, dude.
Now, I'm curious. What do you think this 2-month content update called Destiny 2 Into the Light will be, Ben?
Oh, it's gonna be.
Did you hear about it? Because they need to fill the gap between the
So-
current season and final
Look,
shape.
They have not had much time to actually think about this, so it's gonna be some sort of seasonal activity similar. I think it's gonna be similar to the anniversary event.
I think they
one
bring back
activity.
all the Destiny 1 destinations, every single one.
That'll be cool. That'll be cool.
They're not doing
I
that.
could-
That's not happening.
I could see.
It's not happening.
I
No,
could
think
see-
I think the Paul McCartney hologram will make an appearance.
I could see them doing going back to like Destiny 1.
No, I just realized.
Bro.
I figured out how we kill
Sparrow
the witness.
racing.
The
Sparrow
Paul
racing.
McCartney hologram will kill the witness.
Yeah.
He's the only one. He's the weapon. This is
He
so
start-
bad. It
he
actually hurts
starts-
to watch.
he starts singing, and then like that's how you're going to like get into the damage phase of the witness.
Okay, I kind of
is-
want "Hope for the Future" to be the song that's playing in the final raid.
What is this? Let me listen to this song.
Have
Let me
you
listen to
heard
this
it?
song. Hold on.
It's
let me listen to it.
Heard
awful.
it.
It's bad.
What's it called?
"Hope for the Future," Paul McCartney.
Bro, Paul McCartney's an OG. Where did he get into this?
I like all the people that don't know what Destiny is.
Yeah.
This guy is like has no connection to Destiny. One of the greatest McCartney songs ever. Oh, my god.
Hell no.
Oh hell no.
They don't realize.
What the hell?
Oh my god, he's trying to tie it into the Lightfall campaign. Oh
Yo.
my god. No.
Yo,
Not doing
I
that.
did not expect the song to sound like this. Yo, I did not expect it to sound like
Anyway,
this.
we need to move on. We got a lot of news. We got a lot of news to talk about. Speaking of delays and all that and the release dates, Skull and Bones is apparently releasing in February 2024. So following 6 delays, Insider Gaming has learned that Skull and Bones has finally got a release date of February 16th, 2024. Right around Valentine's Day. You know, you can
With your
get your
significant other.
partner can just play some Skull and Bones. How God intended, you know? You guys excited for
Dude,
Skull and
this
Bones?
game, holy shit. I remember.
This
I
is not how the game
remember-
looks, by the way. Like this is some random ass like. I mean, actually, this was a year ago. Maybe this is how it. Oh well, yeah, more than
Bro,
a year ago.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine if this game is actually good. I always like to say that.
It's Ubisoft.
Yeah, I know. so it's
Ubisoft
not-
hasn't made a good game. You know the Avatar game comes out next week.
Yeah. I'm
Oh, yeah.
excited for that. I'm really interested if that's gonna be good. You know what else comes out next week?
I actually want that to be good. If that's a Far Cry Primal kind of
Yeah.
bro, I think that's gonna be a good game.
I just
You know
can't
what-
believe an Avatar game is coming out next week, and no one's talking about it.
Yeah,
I know.
it's weird.
You know what else is coming out next week?
Hmm?
The day before.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
That's coming out next week.
Both on the same day.
Wait, is it
Yeah.
actually?
That's
Yes.
coming out next week.
December 7th.
This is the
day
game I'm thinking
before.
it is, right?
It is the game you're thinking
It
of.
is. Yes, it is that game.
I thought this
The
game
la-
wasn't coming out.
No, it
Yeah.
was meant to come out in November. They delayed it a month because of issues.
Bro,
I don't remember
bro,
what they said.
this year has been some of the best year for
See this
gaming.
guy's
Yeah,
had
that
no
was fucking
expression on his
weird.
face.
Where is he?
Where is he?
There he is.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn, that
ooh.
design, man.
Ooh.
Bro, he doesn't even like.
He doesn't blink. His eyes are closed the entire time. Whoa! Look at him. Oh, baby.
That's the guy who looks like he's doing a mutiny.
Bro, there is like no expression on the face whatsoever.
So yeah, this is coming out February 16th, apparently 2024. We'll probably get a date at the Game Awards, I have to imagine.
Yeah.
If this is leaking out now. But also, what's the bet it doesn't release in February 2024?
It does not. It does not.
You don't think it does?
No, I think it will.
You think guys play it again?
I think this game is gonna forever be pushed back.
They can't.
Nah, it's deep enough.
They got a grant from Shanghai or some shit. Like
Oh,
their
they did?
studio. Yeah, they got like a government grant to make this game.
What?
Yeah, that's real. And this whole thing where like
Why?
they're contractually obliged to release this game.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Why did they get the grant? On what grounds?
This developer, the Ubisoft Shanghai.
Oh, it's a Ubisoft Shanghai thing. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It kind of makes sense, but yeah, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
no, not Ubisoft. Yeah, it wasn't like Ubisoft Montreal got the
Yeah.
grant from Shanghai.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I
what?
thought you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ubisoft Shanghai is the developer.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
It
Oof.
looks weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Very
when
uncanny valley.
Yeah, for sure. When it first got announced, I thought it was going to be Assassin's Creed 4 kind of
Same.
deal. But
Same.
I'm one of the few people who's played one of the playtests. Can't talk
Yeah.
about it though. NDA.
oh hell no!
Can't speak on it. So
I can.
What
No,
would
yeah,
you
yeah.
rate it, Jamie?
can't.
Oh,
Can't say.
legit, you can't even say that.
I've signed an NDA and I can't talk about it.
Mm.
Just like I can't talk about Suicide Squad either.
Oh hell no!
Yeah.
More Ubisoft news, and I don't have gameplay for this. Beyond Good and Evil is getting a 20th anniversary edition. Did you guys ever play this game?
Nope.
No.
Beyond Good and Evil? No, the only thing I've heard about Beyond Good and Evil was the sequel that got announced in 2008 and has been in development hell since then.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, so this leaked on the Xbox store. They love leaking stuff. The Xbox store, like they're really good at it.
They're really good at it.
And also, they accidentally uploaded an unfinished version of the game to Ubisoft Plus. So people have played this game. Ubisoft are the kings of leaks. Like, I remember when when Assassin's Creed Odyssey got leaked because of a keychain. I remember when one of the Assassin's Creed games got leaked because of a PowerPoint on a train. Like, there's some crazy shit where like
I
their
remember
stuff
that
is
one.
really unlucky, where stuff just leaks out of nowhere. Like
Working on private documents on the train.
some executive was reviewing a PowerPoint, and some guy looked over and was like, "Oh, that's Assassin's Creed." Took a screenshot, took a photo of it, and then uploaded it. It was like, "Oh, this guy was looking at this fucking PowerPoint."
Oh, that guy got fired for sure.
Yeah, 100%, bro. That's so
yeah,
funny to
it's
think
crazy.
about. Bro,
And-
imagine going onto social media when you get home and you see that the PowerPoint that you were working on the train is now
he
on
sees
social
the
media.
photo and sees like his ear. He's like, "That's
Yeah.
my ear. That's my
Oh
ear.
my
That's
God.
my ear.
That's my train. I was sitting there." Oh. So yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a company accidentally release an unfinished game onto a store before.
Yeah,
Never
that's a
seen
new
that.
one. Yeah.
That's new.
And
it's
people
playable?
played it.
Yeah.
People played it for a little bit. So it originally got leaked, like screenshots on the Xbox store.
Wait, so
and
it's
then
like official Ubisoft store. You can download it, launch it through the app.
the Xbox store originally leaked this 20th anniversary edition with screenshots of the game.
Yeah.
And then people went onto the Ubisoft Plus on Xbox and saw that they could download the game.
through
so they
the official
downloaded it.
means. What the
Yes.
fuck?
So an unfinished version, like probably like, a non-product, like one of the test versions.
Yeah.
Someone just like they were like, I
Accidentally
guess
hit
this
public.
this
Yeah.
person needed to play it, so they accidentally made it public.
That's normally how they test stuff because they have a lot of
Yeah.
work from home or remote stuff. So
But I
they-
imagine
yeah.
because the store entry accidentally got uploaded, the Ubisoft Plus download was available because the store entry was public. So it's like one of those like nested.
Oh yeah, that could be it. Yeah,
It's like nested permissions
That could be it.
allowed that copy to be up to be available publicly. I don't know. I don't know how the
Microsoft
Xbox store works, but very funny. Because
Yeah.
I saw the tweet saying someone's like, "I'm playing the game right now. Like I got the copy," and they showed like the start screen, and they were like, people thought it was like a shadow drop of like it's coming out like again it gets announced at the Game Awards and comes
Yeah.
out on the day, but no, it's coming out early 2024. So it's
Okay.
like three months away.
Did they take down all the videos of the gameplay or?
I don't know. I don't think there actually were. I only saw one
Maybe we
person
just played
mention
it.
that they were
Maybe people
playing it.
just
I think it was
played it.
one dude was like, "Oh, I'll download this,"
Yeah.
and then upload it to Twitter. Yeah, very funny. I probably will play this because I've heard good things about Beyond Good and Evil. And I know that we're never going to get a sequel to this game
Yeah.
because it's been in development for almost 20 years.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
been 15 years. So yeah, that's Beyond Good and Evil. Moving on to some fantastic news.
so
Peter
excited.
Griffin is coming to Fortnite.
Let's go!
Another Xbox Store leak.
There it is. That's the dashboard.
We know, yeah, that's the Xbox dashboard. We now know Peter Griffin will be part of the Battle Pass of Fortnite, Chapter 5, Season 1. The leak
looks so
confirms a years-long theory surrounding the Family Guy protagonist coming to Fortnite, which began when data miners found images of Peter Griffin in the game's files back in 2021.
Oh my god.
Did you hear about this?
No, I
So-
ain't never that.
In 2021, data miners found like snippets of episodes of Family Guy randomly. And
Why
we're
did
like,
they even have that in the game files?
I don't know. I honestly think someone accidentally uploaded clips of Family Guy onto like,
crumbing.
yeah. And people were like, "Oh, this means Peter Griffin's coming to Fortnite." And this whole
And they were
conspiracy
right.
fucking web formed. And now he's finally here and he looks goofy as fuck.
He looks
It looks
so
really
Jim
weird.
Arc Peter.
Yeah,
Look
bro.
at him. He has been lifting.
Bro, he has been hitting the gym. He has been hitting the weights.
The other significant character in this it's Solid Snake from
No, that's
Metal Gear
fine.
there as
That's
well.
fine. That's fine.
But
Don't worry,
honestly, Peter Griffin is the main guy.
He's the main guy.
So that will be available tomorrow night is when Chapter 5 launches.
We're playing some Fortnite, right?
I'm gonna play the new season.
I want to give it a try.
I kind of want. They keep hyping up this event that's happening. That's going to transition between Chapter 4 to Chapter 5 as like the biggest event they've ever done, and like apparently Eminem is going to be performing a concert during it or whatever. Like really fucking weird shit. But the problem is, it happens at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god, yeah.
Man,
no.
I don't want to get up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But I am going to try, and I am going to give my impressions next time we do an episode of the podcast because I think it's very
If,
important.
you're
and
gonna,
I'm
if
gonna
you get up at 5 a.m., I'll get up with you at 5 a.m. to do
give me
it.
a phone number. I'll call you at 5 a.m.
Right,
They
we're
call
going to
you at 5
Lucas
a.m.
tonight. You probably won't be home until like midnight at
That's-
least.
And then at that point, why go to sleep? At that point, you know,
Okay,
why
yeah,
sleep?
yeah.
Why
I go online. You're already in chat. You're just chilling.
I'm
You're
ready.
just-
I'm ready. Yeah, 5 hours. Who cares? You know, or alternate reality. We just stay at Lucas till 5 a.m. We all watch the event together. You know, that'd be
Fortnite
fantastic.
Eminem.
Yeah, and also it would probably take 5 hours for Luca to download Fortnite.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. I will probably check out the new season of Fortnite because it has been a little bit since
100%.
we last played. And
Yeah, it's been a while.
And we like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
We like Fortnite.
Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree DLC is a little ways off, but progressing well. This is from a From Software developer. At the PlayStation Partner Awards 2023 in Japan. Never heard of these awards, by the way. Don't know what these are. From Software producer Fuck,
It's always a Japanese name for you.
Ben, you can say it.
No, I'm good.
I don't even know where it is. Can you highlight it?
Hold on.
That's the same name as last time, isn't it?
No, it's
Yeah,
not. Yasuhiro Kitao.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I fucking nailed
enough.
that, dude.
Yeah.
Was asked for an update on Elden Ring's upcoming DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. As reported by GameWatch, just below, Katao said that From Software is still a little way to go with development on the DLC, but before it releases, but that it's progressing well. Yeah. So I guess I don't need to rush to finish Elden Ring on PC before
No.
then. No, I
It's
can
probably
wait.
mid to end next year. I can see it coming out.
Did you
At
not
this
have it on
point-
PC to begin with?
I played it on Xbox because the
Ah.
PC port was terrible at launch.
Oh,
like
that's
massive
right.
stutters and like
Yeah,
didn't want to play it there.
Yeah.
So I've got a completed character on Xbox, but not on PC. And I kind of do want to play the DLC on PC. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna do another playthrough. But and I started it like this week,
Your little lightsaber.
thinking like, oh, maybe February next year might come out. But now at this point, like, probably end of 2024. So I got
Yeah,
time.
mid to end.
I'm sort of expecting this DLC to be pretty significant now. Like the more time this takes post the original game, like
It's been a while.
Usually with Dark Souls, they would get DLC about a year afterwards, right?
it's been 2 years already.
It's been 2 years.
Well, nearly 2 years.
Yeah, which is pretty insane. And like this was already such a big game, and apparently they started working on the DLC pretty quickly after Elden Ring actually, dropped. So yeah, like it's I'm expecting this to be pretty damn big, especially dealing with the story wise.
Do you think this might get so big that it's like a
Silk Song situation?
a Silk Song situation where they're
Oh, I
like,
hope
it is now
not.
a sequel to Elden Ring?
I hope not. I hope not. I hope
Why not? Why does that matter?
Because I want DLC for Elden Ring.
But you still get the
even
content. It's just a
better.
sequel.
Yeah, no, but like if it actually turns into well, no, I think because I'm thinking like Silk Song as in the sense of like they keep pushing it back. You know what I mean? I just hope.
I see.
But if it's a new game and they release it next year, cool, that's fine by me. Just don't keep pushing it back a couple of years. I want more Elden Ring content. Like I just want more content.
I've got some Elden Ring content for you. It's called the Dark Souls Trilogy and Sekiro and Bloodborne.
That's true. I have all of it. Have not played it.
Armored Core 6 is there as well. Not really.
True.
Souls like, but
True.
yeah, no, I'm obviously looking forward to this. Whenever it appears.
Whenever it drops.
Whenever it comes out. Moving on to more updates and release dates and things. Cyberpunk 2077 update 2.1 announced for next week. So I wasn't really expecting a new update to Cyberpunk that feels this significant.
Yeah.
So they're adding in the metro system with 19 metro stations, so you can finally use the metro system. You're gonna have a radio port cyberware, so you can listen to radio stations on foot.
Oh,
which
There's
is
still
oh my
updating
god,
the
that's
game. Jesus Christ.
I know.
I thought after the DLC they were done, but no, I guess not.
They are adding improved boss fights. So they showed an example of like Adam Smasher. His moveset is going to be similar to how he is in the anime now.
Oh shit.
In Edge Runners, and he kind of has that look of like when he dodges, he does like the like you know how it shows like multiple
Like the
copies of
Sylvester
him.
thing, what was it called? That's what it's called? The Sylvester?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, like that, and that's how he looks in the game now. So they've updated some boss fights. There's replayable car races now that provide money and discounts on new vehicles, and there's several new cars and motorcycles, including an open top Porsche 911. And there's improved combat on motorcycles, allowing V to throw knives and axes while riding. And there's new motorcycle maneuvers like wheelies, tricks, and leans. Enemy gangs are now going to pursue V after certain gigs, including in all new car chases. And you'll be able to hang out with romantic partners.
That's cool.
Damn.
Pretty significant, right?
That's really significant.
Not
yeah.
expecting, now, I think best
was
ongoing
fast,
game.
too.
Best ongoing game right here.
Yeah.
Like, hey, with getting more updates, it's very
Yeah.
like reminds
This
me of
was
No Man's
real
Sky.
quick
Like
afterwards, like
I was not expecting there to be anything
Very
else
fast.
after
Yeah.
after Phantom Liberty came out, end of September. Like, and I wonder if this stuff was stuff they were planning to release.
this is definitely planned. Yeah, 100%.
and it was just a matter of like they couldn't get it over the
not ready
line,
yet.
so now,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, man, I guess I gotta
Yeah.
play Cyberpunk again. I guess,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
cool.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
another
I'm kind of
playthrough
happy
at
I
some
haven't
point.
played it yet. Now that I've
Yeah, I
seen
know. Now
this,
you get
yeah.
all this plus
Yeah.
already all the other new stuff. Like, fuck, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah, that's cool.
Man, Phantom Liberty's so fucking good. Game of the year.
Bro, seeing all these sorts of updates like this hidden is just making me like Kerbal Space Program 2 real sad.
Yeah, what's
Come
happening
on,
with that game? What's
man.
going on there?
No content update yet, by the way.
Oh my god.
Wow,
slight,
really?
slight like part updates, but no
Okay.
like actual
No
content. update
significant,
yet.
nothing significant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe at the 1 year anniversary of the game releasing. You know?
I think that already passed, didn't it?
No, it came
When
out
did
this
it-
year.
Yeah, did it? I don't even know.
It was
when
like
came out, man.
Feb this year, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
What was
Getting
this?
close.
What's this?
Yeah, it's getting close to that 1 year mark.
I thought
Another
they'd come in
update.
6 months.
Alan Wake 2 seemingly getting new game plus this month. Alan Wake 2 developer Remedy Entertainment has seemingly revealed that a new game plus mode will be added to the game in December 2023. A cryptic but admittedly on-brand I'm not calling it X, Twitter post from Remedy didn't explicitly say new game plus would be... Okay, this is bullshit. You want to see the tweet? Hold on.
Yeah.
This is not right.
He's saying it's very cryptic. When I imagine the tweet just says, "Hey, new game plus coming out." Like, I did buy Control, by the way. I have bought Control. It was on sale.
That's so good.
It was on sale, so I bought it for $15.
Nice.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah, no, that's not cryptic whatsoever. How is that cryptic? How is that cryptic? How?
What is this article talking about?
dude?
Cryptic
dude,
as
cryptic.
hell.
I don't know, man. I think that means
Oh.
there's a new game plus.
Remedy didn't explicitly say New Game Plus. Oh, would be arriving in December, I guess technically.
Ah, right.
But they also
okay.
said new month, new game plus.
Definitely, yeah.
So yeah, we're getting New Game Plus.
Cool.
They have actually mentioned previously that that New Game Plus is going to contain some may contain more kind of depth, more than just like playing the game again. Maybe more like story strings. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of see what that kind of turned into, and I'm so down to play more Alan Wake 2. I can't wait to play more. Because there was stuff that there were areas that I didn't necessarily explore.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I know there's stuff you can backtrack to explore that I didn't in my first time around, so I think that's what my New Game Plus run will end up being, and I'm gonna try and 100% it as well.
I didn't do any
all
like
the
the
collectibles.
when I got the bolt cutters, I didn't go back to a lot of the
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
Some of the locations where you use them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my kind of my plan for New Game Plus, and I can't wait. Can't wait to play more.
I
love
would
Alan Wake.
recommend with Control, Seto,
Yes.
get the DLC as well. It is
I
very
did.
good.
I got the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, good,
Ultimate
good.
Edition,
Yeah,
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 everything.
Ultimate
Yeah,
Edition,
yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's move on to what we've been playing. Albeit it's going to be a fairly short one.
Yeah, we
I
only
don't
got.
actually have anything except for Lethal Company.
Yeah, we got Lethal Company. That's about it.
Just because realistically, I have only really been playing Destiny 2. I don't even know gameplay of it. But I will talk a little bit about the dungeon that Shadow and I attempted this morning. It's really fucking cool. As I said before, it takes place in a castle. There's like multiple boss fights. The environment's like all new, brand new stuff, and I think it's my favorite dungeon so far, to be honest. I think it's really, really good. I think they've nailed it. I think they've nailed the balance between like raid-like mechanics in like a smaller fire team format. And I think you're really going to dig it.
Yeah.
Because it actually gave me sort of Dark Souls-y From Software vibes.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Where like, just like kind of storming a castle with boss fights and like...
Well, that image...
I mean, it's still Destiny, but it's just like, reminds me of...
That
like a
image
castle
that
Elden Ring.
we saw was really cool because that was in the Iron Lord Sanctum. That was around that area.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
on
it was.
Earth, and like, there's some cool lore stuff as well. And
That's cool. Yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna play the dungeon. But I have the dungeon key. I might as well. Like,
Yeah.
I'll try the dungeon. I might as well.
And you'll have,
Pay
the
for it.
bosses don't have 13 million health.
Oh, thank
Like it
God.
seems pretty
Yeah.
pretty reasonable.
That's good.
Even when Shadow and I were just two-manning it. And actually, the season overall, Season of the Wish, has been pretty good. It's taking place, in the Dreaming City for the most part, and I like that environment.
Yeah, Dreaming City's nice.
So yeah, I'm really digging it. I don't know if there's enough content to sustain a 7-month season, which is what this is going to end up being. But
yeah, I don't know.
they've got some other stuff up their sleeves. They got Moments of Triumph, and also I can just stop playing. I can play other stuff. I'm sure there'll be other stuff that pulls me away from Destiny early next year. So
Destiny
at the
players
moment,
do not stop playing Destiny.
They do
What are
not.
you doing?
I do. I think this is the year that I played the least amount of Destiny ever.
Yeah, probably.
I think
Hmm.
because there were so many other massive games
That's
to
true.
play.
That is true.
Like I went on this fucking RPG spree, going from like Zelda to Baldur's Gate to Cyberpunk to Starfield. Or I switched Cyberpunk and Starfield to what was in October? Spider-Man
Oh yeah.
to Alan Wake. Like it was just
Back to back to back.
madness.
Destiny players don't play other games. You're not a real Destiny fan.
Yeah.
I at this point I would actually consider myself a casual Destiny player because
I mean,
I
comparatively,
really
yeah, probably.
I play it online.
Yeah.
I play it at like the bare minimum of like what you consider a season completion, basically.
Yeah.
Get the 100 cosmetic items and do some of the seal, but yeah, not as much as I used to play. Just because it's there's other cooler stuff out. Like
Yeah.
it's Destiny was sort of my backup if there was nothing to play, and at the moment there's like not. I've still got a fucking massive backlog, but there's nothing like necessarily new out. I might check out the Avatar game, but
Wait and see.
also might wait for it to be half price in a month.
You can use
But
your
yeah.
Ubisoft Plus,
Yeah, you
Could do Ubisoft Plus. That's true.
whatever it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah.
I could play Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition too.
you
It's
go.
4 months early.
Yeah.
True.
Do we want to talk about a little Lethal Company?
Yeah, quick about the company. It's good
I don't know
fun.
how much more there
We
is to
can.
say.
We,
We
like,
modded it.
We did.
did mod it.
Do 5-player, which I was worried when we did 5-player. I was worried that it was gonna kind of ruin the balance of the game.
Was the
But it
about
was
the same.
still
Yeah.
was still tough. It
Yeah,
was
we still
I
died.
think it was. I
Yeah.
think it was harder.
Yeah,
Because the way the scaling works, right, is like more players, more monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it
And I think-
actually like that?
It is
Yeah,
more players.
but I
more
think
monsters, more
the
loot.
way the game works is it doesn't expect 5 players, so it's like, oh, you got a lot of players.
Yeah.
Oh, three monsters. Like,
Yeah, more players, more.
But they all
monsters, more
swarm
loot.
one person.
Yeah.
dude, there was some fucking incredible moments last night where
When I
like,
had that toy
Yeah, and you
specifically.
oh
dude,
my god,
holy
yeah, the
shit.
fucking the Jack in the Box and the spring trap
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
Yeah.
But also like when we went out of the exit and the giants right there, and
Oh,
we're like,
fucking hell.
my dude.
and then we go back in and there's
The
a spider
spider's there, yeah.
sleeping. It's like,
Bro,
oh my god,
dude,
I
when-
don't know where to go.
When I was there, we were in like that kind of like the library area, and Jamie, you heard me. You heard me go, "Oh, a room is cute." I pick it up, I turn around, and the demon is standing right there, and I scream. I don't scream in video games. It scared the shit out of me. Like he's just standing there, just
because I was like,
crackling.
I heard you screaming. I was like, oh, Waseto's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know
it's-
where he's dead, but he's close and he's dead.
I know it's kind of boring, but it's really fun being the person over calm watching because it's like because I don't know what the hell half the shit is going
I'm
on.
glad you're
but-
enjoying it because I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, because
I
the
want
fun
to
thing
be up
about
close
it,
to the monsters.
the fun thing about it is that one, you have still so much control where you can open and shut doors, turn off turrets and stuff like that, and get a teleporter and whatnot in there. You can start doing other stuff like that. But then you also have to watch yourself out. Like Nathan, you saw where we were together, and then
actually
we
hard.
heard you hear the giants walk by, and you're
Yeah.
like, we're going dark, and then we had to shut the door and
Bro,
be
that,
really
like
quiet.
the second last mission we did there, it was me alone in the ship, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I saw Shadow drop all of his shit, so I was like, oh, he's running away from a
Yeah.
monster probably. So I teleported him back in.
Yeah.
And then I think the noise of him teleporting attracted a
It
dog.
attracted
and it
a
just
dog.
walked straight in
They
and killed us
did.
both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I remember it was all of you died. I went and killed the monster. I came back out, and Luca was the only one alive. There's some dogs around, and Luca didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Like they got checked my noise. I walk up on 2 different hills, like, oh yeah, everyone else is dead, and a dog just sprints on the hill and just eats him. Just goes.
Yeah, I was
at him.
spectating you at that moment, so I just saw like him on the cliff
Yeah,
and
just
this
looking.
dog just fucking
Yeah.
gnaw him.
Yeah.
That happened
No,
a couple
it's
times
like-
because like I got back to the ship, like just the ship, and I was like, oh, I made it, and then a dog fucking mauls me to death immediately.
Walks in.
It's it's insane how replayable that game is. I
Yeah.
don't like it really is insane because like it's always intense. I thought about it now because like you guys call me Mr. Wikipedia. I read all the bestiary. I thought I read the bestiaries for the fact to be like, okay, this would make it less
I thought I'd be
scary.
prepared.
Yeah, I thought you were prepared. You're not. You're still not prepared when you come against it, right? It's still terrifying. It really is.
Yeah, and like it's goofy as hell, but it's
It really
scary.
is.
Yeah, it's like legitimately scary. And there's no
Like if
music or
you're,
anything.
if you're spectating someone who's being chased, like the monster looks dumb,
Oh,
but
dude,
because you're in
yeah.
first person, like, and you're running from something, you don't know how dumb it
Bro,
looks.
Yeah.
dude, Nathan, when you die to the spring lock guy and then start chasing Luca,
Yeah.
and Luca is sprinting down the hallway.
You can see it right behind you. There's so many fun clips of like seeing the demon stalking people. Like if you're crouched and you're like moving around, the demon will crouch and will
Oh,
will
shit.
mimic you.
follow. Yeah, it follows
And it's like you
you
wouldn't notice a detail like that, but I saw a Twitch clip where someone was watching someone being stalked by the demon,
Yeah.
not realizing that
That's
it was right
fucked.
behind them, and it
I
just
saw-
snapped their neck and ran away.
But there's some really funny bits as well. I'll send you guys a clip afterwards, but like the hoarding bugs, the looting bugs. So like they will take loot and
Bro,
hide it
those
from
were
you.
scary, man.
They're
We were, like-
terrifying.
if you, we were like with the signs, the stop signs. And
Oh,
then you
yeah.
like killed me, fucking beat me to death.
Yeah, but like at one point there's a hoarding bug, and like these people were running by it. They were going through the server room, and the hoarding bug attacked them and then ran away out the door. They walked past, and the hoarding bug came back into the room holding a giant axle and just walked past them. And then they kind of stare at each
Yeah.
other as the hoarding bug just walks away holding a giant axle, just walking away. Like it's just some very yeah. It just it literally turns around, stares at them, and it just keeps going. Like it just walks away from them.
Yeah.
Like what I like about this game as well, and it's like a layer of depth to it. A lot of the monsters won't become hostile, or you can stop them from being hostile. For example, like the spider is not hostile. until it sets up its little web base, right?
Yeah.
So like how you guys saw, it kind of
Dude.
just watches you.
The spider chasing me was the scariest shit ever because the thumping it makes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the
god, like a
noise.
little
chasing you.
tit-a-tat thumping, yeah.
No,
oh, the
it's
thumper
like
as
it's not
well?
little. No,
It's
but like
heavy.
the spider is like a heavy, like fucking 7 gumboots,
Yeah.
8 gumboots.
The
Technically,
thumper as well,
smashing
how
on the
loud
floor.
the thumper is. The thing about the thumper is terrifying. It's so loud, but you have to stay quiet, but you hear the feet going like, boom, 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 like chasing after you.
the way it runs upstairs is so goofy, but it's
Oh,
still
it's so goofy.
terrifying when it's like zipping up the stairs,
Mhm.
chasing you.
Yeah. But yeah, like the stuff like that, that's really good. And like how with like the Bracken or the demon, you can like if you stare at it for a second, it'll walk away and then you can walk away as well. But if you stare at it too long, it'll come and kill you still,
Yeah.
right? It's like kind of in between you have to play. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really cool game. I like it a lot. And there's still like 2 planets we haven't explored yet. There's Titan and one other one that we have not explored yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool. And like he's he's really looking into getting more planets and monsters into the game, which is cool.
Yeah, he probably saw it blow up and he's like, all right, I guess
Yeah,
I'll work
let's
on
keep
this
going.
now.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
saw you guys. We finally versed Leviathan last night. The giant sandworm that popped out of the floor.
Yeah.
Finally got against that last night. Just grumbling, and we just saw a giant worm fly into the air, and Shadow just went quiet because he got eaten by it.
I've heard the noise a lot, but I've never seen it.
Never seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very fun. It's a really good game. I really do enjoy it a lot. Yeah. I like to be honest. Like, there's nothing much to talk about. It's just a fun game. Like, it's very
Yeah.
fun with friends. It's very, very fun.
It is good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine playing it without friends.
Yeah, I
Pretty
think at
boring.
least even having with one friend is good. Like it because what makes it really good is that voice comm system. Like if it going quiet and hearing you through the walls and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hearing
And I couldn't
Jamie
imagine doing it
scream
with
through the
randoms.
centipede.
Yeah.
Hearing you scream through the centipede, like it's just muffled.
Yeah, the way they like creatively do that, like the voice modulation with in the game is like really really cool.
It's
I think
really
it's,
well
it's
done.
the best part of the game.
Yeah.
It is 100%.
All right. Well, it's
Okay.
time to build the 100.
We're
and
at the end.
finish the 100.
We're finally at the end.
So, what games did you guys bring?
Yeah, we definitely brought some games.
So, as I said, I had 3 criteria for what this game should be. Obviously, we all had to have played it. We all had to have enjoyed it, and naturally, it couldn't have been on the list already. So I started thinking of like single player games, and I was like, at this point, I think we've got all the single player games on this list. There's nothing else that's here
Yeah.
that we, all 3 of us have played. That's here. Like that's not
Correct.
here. So I thought, live service games. We have played Fortnite, but Fortnite's not really like, it's not Battle Royale isn't our like chosen genre of game. And I thought, you could go something more recent like Lethal Company, but that's recent. Like, who knows how that game is in a year? Like, maybe we're not playing it
Yeah, we'll
after
get bored
like
of it
3
soon, yeah.
months.
You'll
Yeah,
get
I
bored
mean,
of it
yeah.
soon, yeah.
But then I thought, a game that's maybe recent, but we've played a lot. We've played the co-op. We've played the multiplayer. We continue to go back to it whenever we have 5 players. And I think the 100th game should probably be Halo Infinite.
Oh shit, is this not on the list yet?
Not on the list.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Should definitely be on the
100%.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I
Yeah.
thought, we really enjoy it. I mean, how many fucking Warthog runs have we done recently?
We
Yeah,
have done,
man.
yeah. No,
We
we have played this
enjoy-
game a lot. Yeah.
We enjoyed the co-op campaign. We're still going back to it intermittently. Firefights in next week. That
Yep.
seems like it's going to be cool. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Halo
no,
Infinite
I agree.
needs to be on this list, I think.
I agree.
Even though
I
we
agree.
do have 3 other Halo games, I think Infinite is like
they're
the
just that
modern...
good.
They're just that good.
Halo Infinite is the modern Halo game that deserves to be on this list.
Alrighty.
Now, where do
Where?
we put it?
Where do you put it? I say higher. So I say like
No, 100.
minimum 70s. Minimum 70s.
Yeah, I think it's a really strong. I mean, I would say it's. I don't know. Where are you? What about like 40?
Yeah, I'm
40?
just trying to see what's around that
The
area.
40 area? What's in the 40 area? Katana Zero, Season 1 Walking Dead. Yeah. I could say it can comfortably sit in the 40s. Like around that area. I
40,
think
40 seems good.
I'm fine with 40.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
okay with
that's
40.
actually a good area for it.
Yeah, I think that's a good little area.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
there you
happy with
go.
that. Yeah.
There we go.
Top
It's done.
100.
That is
It's
our
done.
100 games.
Let's
and
have a
honestly,
quick scroll.
Yeah, let's have a quick look.
Yeah, start from. I'd start from the bottom.
Yeah, let's go
Wow.
from the
From
bottom.
the bottom, alright.
We have 4 games at the bottom, which
Hey, how dare you? Marvel Ultimate Alliance is a masterpiece.
yeah.
I was gonna say like these 100 games are like games we would recommend, but I don't know. I don't know. Some of them maybe I wouldn't recommend, but
4 on the bottom. Look, I would say State of Decay. I do still like. State of
I don't
Decay.
necessarily think I'd recommend Marvel Ultimate Alliance now.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
No,
games here. You know,
there's-
you got
there- I-
Beat Saber.
I
We ended up with 2 VR games.
Yeah, we did.
There
on
is
the list.
no games on this list where I am 100% like I don't think it should be on the list. Like even Mother 3 I heard is a really really good game even though I have not played it. So
And none of us have played it.
yeah, none of us have played it.
That was Luca's one contribution.
hmm
The question is, like, what do we start listing now? What's next? I can't believe Baldur's Gate 3 is above Witcher 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Damn. Okay.
I gotta love Geraldo, dude.
Good. True. Geraldo.
Wait, but actually, Baldur's Gate 3 is like maybe criminally low.
It is
on the
pretty
list.
low.
I was gonna
Like
say
really
we should
low.
have moved Baldur's Gate. I saw
Yeah.
how low Baldur's Gate 3 was. I feel like
Yeah,
I was gonna
it's
say we should move that up.
47. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
What was it? Where was it?
It's 47.
Oh yeah, that should go up. You want to put that like? I'm okay with
Ha-
that being like, what 30? Maybe 35, 30? What's around that area?
Because like currently Starfield is ahead of it.
Yeah, that might
So-
be right.
Yeah. Oh.
So like what?
I would say
directly
up more.
directly above Starfield.
I would say
27.
There?
Starfield's 27 at the
Oh
moment.
shit, is it? Yeah, there you
yeah.
go. There you go.
Yeah, there. I'm okay with there.
Obvious.
I think it's good. Yeah, I think Spider-Man. Yeah. No, I agree with that.
I'm gonna play Metro Prime. That's my Christmas game. Metro Prime.
That's your Christmas
Remastered.
game.
Bro,
That's
man, I
what I'm
want to
gonna
play that game again. And again. and
I gotta
again.
play. I gotta play. Dude, there's actually a lot of Switch games I
I've
want to
finished
play.
Metro Prime like 7 times in my life.
Mm.
I've played a lot. Everyone says
Um,
that a lot of people say it's the best game of all time.
It's so good.
But yeah,
Half-Life is so
we
good.
were discussing with the next one being like the top like weapons, like gaming weapons of all time and stuff
Top
like
50
that.
weapons.
Yeah, top 50 weapons.
That could be a fun one because like you could do. Yeah, I think that's honestly a good one.
That's
I
a
mean,
really
we'll,
good
we'll
one.
come back when we do the episode because I know we're probably not doing an episode next week.
We're not doing one next week, but I can do it week after.
That sucks. Next week's gonna be so pog
Yeah.
with GTA 6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we want to do it late.
And-
Like
and
I'll be
Video
back
Game Awards.
late, but I won't. I'm gone all day, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Sunday?
I'm gone all weekend. I can't do all weekend.
Fuck.
Wait.
What about Monday?
When is? I can do Monday. I can do Monday. Let me. 5th is there. I could potentially do Thursday. I'll let you guys know. I could potentially do like Thursday or something like that. I'll let you know what times are free during the week.
Well, the Video Game Awards are Friday.
oh,
So it'd be cool
okay.
to like anytime post Friday,
Yeah.
but obviously not the weekend. I mean, we can just do it the week after.
We could just do yeah,
It's fine.
yeah.
It doesn't really matter that much. We're not really on like the cutting edge of news.
No, we're not. Yeah.
But that's our top 100.
That's
I'll
top
post the
100.
link in the episode description
Mhm.
so you can
Yeah, so
all
people
see
can
it
look
and
at it,
scroll
have a
through
look at it, and that.
Yeah.
And hey, if you're ever looking for a game to play, there's a pretty good list
Hit
of
up that
games.
list.
But it's a pretty strong list.
There's
Pretty
so
strong
many
list of games.
fucking good games.
There's a lot of
Also,
games.
we come across as severe zoomers, but
That's fine.
the
I'm
problem
okay with
is
that.
like,
I got some booming games in there.
yeah, the problem is that like the majority of me playing games has been in the modern
Same.
era.
Yeah.
So,
Like, for me, it was like 2010 onwards.
naturally, most of those games are gonna be more modern and like
Yeah.
probably from
True.
like 2013 onwards, I guess,
Mm.
for the most
Yeah,
part.
100%.
And also there's a shit ton of really good games.
Yeah, there's so many. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing because there's so
Shit,
many
if
good
I
games
was-
that
if
came
I
out
was
now.
fucking 40 years old, man, I'd put Ocarina of Time on here, but I mean,
Yeah.
we don't have time for
Yeah.
that.
No, we don't have time for it.
I can't believe Ocarina of Time's not on here. Like, it's funny, like, this is
Well,
our
that's the
top
thing.
100.
This is our top
our
because like
top
remember
100
we
list.
talked about this because I was gonna put Super Mario 64 on there, but then we said we wanted to be our top 100, not the top 100. You know what I mean?
Because
Yeah.
naturally, yeah, Super Mario 64 should be on a top 100
Should be on
list.
there,
If you're
Ocarina of
talking like
Time.
almost from an objective standpoint of like, what are the most important games that have ever existed?
Yeah,
But
100%.
these are just some of our favorite games.
Yeah, 100%.
And so, but also our favorite games, but also objectively true. So any disagreements?
True. Anything else is wrong. You know, you're just
Minecraft is
wrong.
the best game of all time.
Yep.
Undisputed.
I think that is a good answer.
It's actually
actually-
probably not a bad one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad one. I think Minecraft is genuinely probably like it could
Yeah,
be really
it's a
good
good
contender
It's
for
contender.
that.
definitely up there.
Yeah.
It's a contender for sure.
100%.
The Last of Us 2 though.
Oof.
That's a controversial pick, especially
Yeah.
as one of us
Still
hasn't
need
even played it.
Still need to play it.
Last of Us Part 2 remastered, you know?
Yeah, well, I have it on PS5. I just haven't played it. I have part 1, part 2. I just haven't been able to play them yet.
Just wait for remastered now.
Yeah, true.
Buy
Might as
it
well.
again. Sorry, you
Yeah.
gotta buy it
It's
again.
fine. You can
Unfortunately.
play without the remaster. It
No,
looks
Yeah.
good.
no, unfortunately you can't.
I can't.
40,
Literally,
60.
literally
I
cannot
like the
play
idea
it
that
anymore.
Ben keeps not playing these games and they keep releasing new versions, so he just keeps buying the new version. And be like, well, fuck, I guess this is the version I
I'll
gotta
just
play
keep
now.
buying the
Here
new
we
one
go
over and over
again.
again.
Because he's got Last of Us on like the 2013 version, then Last of Us Remastered, then Last of Us Part 1. It's like shit, he's got 3 versions of this game he's never played before.
Yeah.
But that is going to do it for us this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll be back, sometime in the future. Not next week, but the week
Not
after.
next week, but the week after. Yes.
Yes. With so much news. So
A
much
lot of
news.
news.
in a
Yeah, it
couple- in a
sucks
couple
not
weeks.
next week, but yeah, it really does.
And the good thing is like there's a lot of news, but we're not so much playing a lot of. We're playing a lot of like games we've already played before. Like not
Yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
new
They're very
stuff at the
middling
moment.
ground right now.
It's
Yeah.
kind of in the December era. And then I guess at some point we're gonna do our game of the year stuff.
Oh, true. Like our top 10. Yeah, true.
Yeah. I think I've got an idea for that. I kind of want to get our top 10s, and then it's like point based. So like,
Oh, yeah.
so like number 10 would get 1 point. Number 1 would get 10 points.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it's a combined top 10 of our.
Oh,
top
I
10s.
like it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
And we can bring in like Lucas top 10. And he
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I know he wants to be on. So we'll have to work
Yeah.
out how to do 4 people. It's just
Oh,
an
here we
impossible
fucking
task.
go. You're
Yeah,
making
good
me-
luck,
you're making me
Nathan.
put in the
Yeah,
hard yards.
good luck, Nathan.
I haven't done any solid work on this podcast in like
Unfortunately,
6 months.
unfortunately, Luca beckons it. It has to be done.
True. Luca wants to be on the podcast.
Luca Mother 3
Mother
last
3
name.
lover.
I'm not going to dox him. But yes, we'll be back in a couple of weeks for a whole bunch of gaming news. See you guys then. Goodbye.
Bye.